stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Enjoy a stay that's anything but ordinary. Discover the William Watson Hotel on the square in Pittsfield. With cozy rooms, friendly service, and a prime location near shopping and dining, including the Watson 1838 restaurant right downstairs. Book your visit today, WilliamWatsonHotel.com.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
Take it away, Stason.
Yeah, we are at the third game here. We got the Clopton Lady Hawks 9-0 taking on the Highland Cougars, who are 8-2. And I believe it was Mark in the earlier broadcast mentioned that Highland is ranked in state.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll say those girls look pretty focused too. I went over and sat and talked to him for a little bit. And talked to Ashley Jaco. Of course, you know, their usual starter, Addie Abel. She's dealing with some injuries, but I think that Highland has more than enough personnel on the bench to cover for that.
Well, I don't want to take anything away from the other games we've had yesterday or the games we've had today or the one more we still have going on, but I would say this is probably the marquee game of the shootout between these two teams.
I would say so, and it's a bonus Stason Martin coverage. You were supposed to be heading back to work, but staying in, covering for Rodney Dolbear, and taking on the marquee game of the night.
Well, I hope Rodney feels better, but I'm willing to do anything for the station because KJFM for life.
That's
tattoo on my back.
I love it. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the tip-off to this Clopton Lady Hawks Highland Lady Cougars matchup on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
The Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Candwalder Real Estate.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for Clopton against Highland. This is a marquee matchup between two very good teams in 2026. And Stason, I think it's I don't think it's going to be the mistakes that kill you. It's going to be execution. I mean, you've got to make your possessions count.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, you're only going to get so many possessions in this game, and you want to make sure that each possession is executed to your liking. And I'm interested to see how much Charlie shines in this game. She's obviously one of the better players in the area, and I don't see this game being any different.
No, and it is the only thing different is that Tinley is dealing with that injury, and not having one of your best teammates and your sister at your side can affect you. Now, I mean, Tinley is dressed, but how much she plays is going to be the issue. So I think that's going to be interesting. But Highland dealing with the same stuff with Addie Abel dealing with an injury. So two of the marquee players in this game are going to be limited, and that kind of evens it up. So who's the best supporting cast? That's the big key to the game.
I was going to say, like, who is the next lady up in this? Who's going to rise to the challenge? Who's going to help their team go to victory?
And we've seen that Clopton has that ability down throughout 6 through 8 on their bench. So we'll see who rises to the top here in the third game of our night. Clopton and Highland girls basketball from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. Starters coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire-baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
And our starters for this ball game as 8 minutes go on the clock, and they get ready to introduce the players to this crowd. We'll start with the 8-2 Highland Cougars, coached by Ashton Jaco. They'll start a junior number 11, Josie Murphy. A senior number 15, Chevy Sharp, gets the start. Junior number 21, Kiera Rothweiler. Junior number 23, Emma Berry. And a senior number 24, Abby Lay, gets the start again. Addie Abel dealing with an injury, so Abby Lay is the next one up. For Clopton, 9-0, coached by Devin Streed. They'll start a freshman, number 1, Bo Beecham. Number 15 gets the start. A junior at 5'5", Charlie Spoonster. A junior at 5'9", Ashlyn Noah gets the start. A senior at 5'2", number 24, Campbell Lindsay. And number 55, a 5'9" junior, Callie Noah, rounds out the starting 5 for the Clopton Lady Hawks in this People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. This is a marquee matchup. We got the Hawks and the Cougars coming up in boys action, but this is the one that if you're showing up on the second day of this shootout, you came to see this one.
This one's definitely highlighted by everyone when they saw the schedule come out for this shootout, and I'm excited. I'm waiting for a loud crowd, a very intense game. High back and forth game. I'm ready.
Everyone's been introduced. Clopton will huddle up on that Bulldogs jowl at center court. And now the bench will head back to their spots. One last talk with the starters and the coaching staff, and we're ready for basketball here from Louisiana High School, and it's going to be Ashlyn Noah jumping center for Clopton. Is that Josie Murphy, 11? Yes, it is, and she wins the opening toss. Highland the first possession. Across the line with it is Kira Rothweiler. Rothweiler goes to the far side. They've got some pace with Sharp. On the weave, back to Murphy. Now to Sharp. To Rothweiler on the near point. Rothweiler over to the far side. Fumbled a bit by Murphy. To the near side for Sharp. Now for Rothweiler. Rothweiler out high. Gives it to Murphy. Everything on the perimeter. They're looking for a cutter. Back up top. Over to the far side. Or the three ball. They had it there momentarily. There's the cut. Shot no good. Put back no good. Fight for it. To Noah's. And then finally a shot up and good for Josie Murphy to put Highland up 2-0. Back the other way quickly is Spoonster. To the near side. And out of bounds. It's going to stay with Clopton as that pass was tipped. Got some quick guards. Here's Noah to inbound. Kylie Noah for the Hawks. Gets it to Spoonster. She's blocked and fouled. And we'll head to the line. First foul of the ball game goes against Murphy. So she's done everything. Won the opening tip, got the first bucket. Now picks up the first foul.
Well, we've only had 47 seconds into this game, and it's very quick. Like you mentioned, the guards are very fast, moving as quickly as possible.
That shot is good, and it's a 2-1 ball game as Spoonster gets the first point for the Hawks.
It seems faster paced than the boys' game we had just earlier.
Uh-huh. She had them both, and we're tied at 2. Minute gone. Almost a travel in the backcourt. Clopton picks up that press. Running out of time. Ball almost taken away. They just get across the line. Fumbled. Beecham almost had it. Far side, out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch was by Clopton. Campbell Lindsay, I think, went off her foot.
Judging by the way Highland's handling this pressure, I'm not sure if they weren't prepared for it or they're just not used to this speed that Clopton brings on the defensive side.
Well, they better get used to it or it's going to be a bad night for Highland. With it is Rothweiler. Now for Sharp. To Barry on the near side. Free throw line is Murphy. Kicks it down to the baseline. Into the center of the lane. That shot's no good. Rebound off of Noah and then saved out of bounds off of Beecham. 6:25 to go opening quarter. 2-2 the score. Coach Streed, Coach Alejandro in constant communication with their 5 on the floor. Here's a 3. That one's off the mark. Highland's done a good job rebounding.
They've got at least 3 offensive rebounds so far this game.
That shot, no good, but a foul is going to send Chevy Sharp to the line. Foul goes against Beecham. That's Bo's first. First foul for the Hawks. And the shot's no good. We stay tied at 2 apiece.
Two to 2 is still our score here early in the game. 6:08 to go.
Missed them both. And the rebound tipped by Callie to Ashlyn Noah. Clopton going to push the pace. Get it back to Callie. To Spoonster in a double team. Her back was to the basket. Now to Beecham for 3. That's no good. Rebound tip far side and out of bounds with a piece of the ball was Ashlyn Noah. She took a swipe at it when she was standing on the red stripe. So Highland with it. Rothweiler gets it off to Sharp, and travel called against Chevy Sharp, the senior. 5:39 to go in the opening quarter. 2-2 our score. Highland, the only team to hit one from the field so far. Clopton's came on a pair of Spoonster free throws. She has the ball now. Charlie on the far point. Finds a way to the baseline. That shot over everything. Rebound picked up by Noah, and then she was standing out of bounds and had partial control of that ball, and they didn't call it.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah. Shot on the Highland end, no good, and out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Cougars with 5:09 to play here in the first.
And Addie Abel is coming in the game, and it's going to be Barry taking the seat for Highland. So Highland's main contributors is on the court for the first time tonight.
Yep, and you can tell she's getting used to that that knee brace, and it is a hefty one. Near side, here's a three. That one is no good. Rebound knocked around and picked up by Noah. Oh, couldn't connect with Spoonster, but she's able to save it on the end line. Takes it across the time stripe all the way down to the baseline. Kick it, Noah to Beecham. Clopton's kind of playing on the edge, and now oh, they're going to call foul, not a tie-up. Is that Vaughn? No.
That's going to be on Abel.
Addie's first. And, yep, I was wondering when this move would occur. Bailey Land is going to come into the ball game.
And here comes Tinley, her first time in the game.
Here we go. Highland pulled the trigger first. Clopton answers. Here's Beecham. Gets a pick. Goes to the bucket. Off the glass too hard, and the rebound pulled down by Sharp. For Highland, a 2-2 ball game. Spots up the three.
From way downtown.
Rothweiler with the tray. So break the deadlock. 5-2, Highland leads. Midway point of the first quarter. Oh, they're going to call a moving screen there on Noah. She didn't quite set that pick. Picks up her first personal. That's Ashland. Cross the line with it is Abel.
It's going the other way. Yep, I saw that coming. That's Murphy's second.
Wow.
She's going to be taken out of the game here. It looks like Vaughn's going to come in for her.
That's losing a little size. Ella Vaughn, the freshman.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who's going to guard Bailey because she's 5 inches taller than the person defending her.
Uh-huh. Here's Beecham. To Ashland Noah behind the free throw line. Her shot's long. Clopton hasn't quite dialed it in yet, shooting. Back the other way, off the glass. That's Abel. Addie Abel with two. And the lead is 5. Here's Beecham. Pass too hard for Bailey. She saves it, but it's picked off by Rothweiler. And now it's 4-on-1. And the shot no good. Put back no good. Spoonster grabs the board. Ahead to Ashland Noah. Highland wanted to travel. They got the ball anyway as the pass was picked off. 3:10 to go. 7-2 Highland leads Clopton here in the first quarter. More substitutions coming as Campbell Lindsay getting ready to check back in, as well as Allie Lundberg. With it is Rothweiler. Out high, working against Ashland Noah. To near side for Chevy Sharp. Back door, and a foul on the floor. Called against Clopton. That's going to be on Tinley. Her first.
So Lindsay's coming in a game, and I believe it is going to be Lundberg for Highland coming in.
Lob pass. Gets it to Ella Vaughn. who leaves it for Rothweiler. Got a pick, and it's going to be a foul against Allie Lundberg.
Okay. All these refs are definitely watching the screens. That's the third time that has been called. And we got Thomas coming in, and it is Sharp going out.
That's on the Highland side with 2:40 to go in the first. Cougars lead the Clopton Hawks 7-2. Spoonster shot no good. Land gets it to the far side for Noah on the rebound. Her pass rejected back to her. Spoonster now to Land. Bailey hits the bottom of the backboard. Ball goes to the floor. And a tie-up. And the arrow favors Clopton with 2:21 to go. And back into the ball game is Callie Noah.
Now we got the Twin Towers in.
With Land and Noah.
I like to see that. I really like to see this lineup at the same time.
Callie now gets it to Tinley in the corner. Pass knocked away from Lindsay, and it's a 2-on-1. And a travel finally called. As was that Abel just kind of walking around with it?
It was the first time, and then they finally called her the second time.
And they let the substitution happen as Tinley out. Back in is Beecham. Cross the line with it is Bowe, and away from the ball, we've got a foul against Clopton. That goes on Bailey Land.
This game is kind of starting slower than I expected.
Yeah.
2:04 to go in the first. 7-2 is our score. Highland is winning by 5.
And already 8 fouls called over the first 6 minutes. Here's shot from the baseline, no good. Put back, no good. Another one, no good. Noah finally directs the rebound to Lindsay. Gets it ahead to Beecham off the glass, too hard. Rebound pulled down by Lundberg. Long pass ahead, too far. So they can't get the quick shot over to the far side. Here's a 3. Off the mark. Callie Noah the rebound for Clopton. Ahead to Charlie Spoonster. Charlie. Good crossover. Gets it to Land. She wasn't in a shooting position. Back to Charlie. Minute 17 to go. Spoonster on the near side, trailing by 5. Free throw line, stops, pops, too long. And Clopton was kind of standing around on the rebound, something you don't see from them often. Highland takes it. Rothweiler across the line. Back up top for Malia Thomas. Far side, here's a 3. It's short. Spoonster knocks the rebound to Noah, who gives it right back to her. Here's Charlie. To Bailey Land.
Put it up. There
to the
you go.
basket. No good. No foul called.
Yeah.
Back the other way. Off the glass and in. Just beating Clopton back up the floor that time. Who's that? Vaughn? Yeah. Vaughn with the bucket to make it a 7-point lead for Highland. 15 seconds to go. Clopton only 2 points in the first quarter. That
It's
is
not even
remarkable.
a field goal. It was a free throw.
Yeah, they've been held off the sheet. Here's a 3. It's good. Well, that changes that. Makes it a 4-point game. And that'll do it for one quarter. 9-5 our score. Thank goodness for the 3 ball there at the end from Spoonster. She has all 5 points in the quarter for Clopton. They trail Highland by 4, 9-5 in the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and color jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Let Eolia Landscape Supply help you deck the halls this holiday season. Get your Scotch pine and Fraser fir trees ranging from 6 to 10 feet tall. Don't forget, gift certificates are also available. Eolia Landscape Supply, 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
9-5, Highland leading Clopton after 8 minutes. Mark Runick, Stason Martin back here at the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. Game 3 of 4, or if you look at it shootout wide, 7 of 8. Highland with the ball to start the second quarter. Inbounds was tipped. Highland keeps possession. And stepping on the sideline, yeah. Rothweiler stepped out of bounds to give it back to Clopton.
I really look for Clopton really amp up their defense here in this quarter.
Well, they need to amp up the offense. Get it down low. No,
just like that. Just like that. You called it.
Makes it a 2-point game. And out of bounds. It'll stay with Highland. Coach Streed is working that sideline. Pressure, double team, timeout taken by Highland. And Coach Jaco hated to burn that one. 9-5, Highland leads Clopton. 7:36 to go in the half on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
7:36 to go, second quarter. Oh, and thrown away off the timeout, but saved in the back corner, but right into a double team, and a travel called. Clopton just has Highland moving too fast right now, and Emma Berry shuffled her feet to try and make the second pass. 7:31 to go. Clopton gets the turnover in the backcourt. Ashlyn Noah gets it in to Spoonster over to the far side for Camel Lindsay. Here's Callie Noah. Back to Lindsay for three. Yep. Camel Lindsay, first points for her and the first lead for Clopton at 10-9, and a foul before the inbounds against the Hawks, and that's on
Lindsay. That's going to be her first. Just like that, it was 7-2. Now all of a sudden it's 10-9. So Clopton's doing a fabulous job of getting back into this game and putting some pressure on Highland.
Bounce pass, gets it into a double team and stolen away. Spoonster to Noah. Ashland off the glass for two. And it's a run now. A bona fide run here as Clopton leads 12-9. Minute gone in the second quarter. Tipped and stolen. Here comes Clopton again. Spoonster, back door. Noah off the glass. Ashley Noah. She's got 4 in the quarter. 14-9. More pressure. This time Highland breaks it across the line to Sharp. Sharp all the way to the baseline to a double team. Kicks it all the way back to the point. Stops, pops, edge of the free throw line, and that one's good. Nice shot from Rothweiler to break the string. 14-11. Spoonster goes behind the back and kicks it back to Lindsay, to Beecham. Beecham goes around the defense. Shot no good, but she's heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice little 12-4 run there by Clopton to give them a 3-point lead. 14-11's their score, 6:20 to go in the second, and Beecham on the line to shoot two.
Emma Berry picks up her first personal. With 6:20 to go in the half, and her shot is long. So that's the first miss. Clopton 2 of 3 as a team. Substitutions on the Highland side as they get Abel back in there. Second one's no good. Rebound tipped to the near side and picked up by Sharp. Over to the far side. They get it ahead, Abel. Back up top through Rothweiler. They're going to try the three. Way off the mark, and the rebound picked up by Lindsay. Pass ahead, Ashlyn Noah all alone off the glass. Good.
Noah with 6 points so far here in the second.
And a violation on the inbounds. She stepped on line.
It looked like she went to fake pass it, and the ball went out of her hands. Oops. And went into territory.
So Clopton gets the turnover. Tinley back in the ball game. She'll trigger the inbound play. Get it into Charlie, who takes it out the far side. Scanning the entire floor. Such good court vision. Kicks it back now. Campbell Lindsay. And a foul going to be called as
Rothweiler, I believe, is going to be called for first.
She hooked the arm to try and get that steal away from Ashlyn Noah. Her first, 5-point Clopton lead. Beecham on the inbound. Gets it to Charlie in the corner. Back up top for Lindsay. Campbell gets it to Tinley. Turns, back to the hoop. No. She's 100%. She makes that shot 100% of the time. Back up the floor, Rothweiler. To the hoop and in. She's got a second gear. Little burst there. Little nos. Back the other way, and a foul going to be called on Chevy Sharp.
What's going to send Spoonster to the line. She is currently 2 of 2 from the line, looking to go 4 for 4 if everything goes her way.
She had 5 of the 7 points in the first quarter, including that 3 for the Hawks. First shot's good. Actually, she had all 5 points. I put Noah's bucket in the wrong column. Makes the first. Second shot. Rims out. Rebound pulled down by Vaughn for Highland. And gets it to Rothweiler in the backcourt. Double team waiting. Floats the pass. Now to the corner for Abel. Scoop shot. Good, and a foul. And that's what she brings to the table.
And it's going to be on Ashlyn Noah. That's going to be her second.
17-15.
Highland still looking for the first free throw make. They're currently 0 for 2. 0 for 3 as that one misses.
Here's Ashlyn Noah, gets it to Bailey Land. Turnaround shot is short. I think they're playing Bailey pretty physical down low, and so far she hasn't been able to adjust. Little give and go. Abel shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Tinley to Charlie across the line. Kicks it, Land off the glass, good, and a foul.
Well, and she answers with the physicality that Highland has been giving her, and she has a chance for a 3-point play. As the foul was on Rothweiler, that's going to be her second.
She hits the free throw. It's a 5-point lead with 4:17 to go in the half. First 6 minutes were all Highland. So they built a 7-2 lead. Last 2 minutes of the first quarter were all Clopton. They got it within 4 and took the lead early in this second quarter. And the shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Thomas. Ahead to Sharp. And it's a little bump there from Spoonster from behind, creates a steal, and off of Tinley out of bounds. Lindsay's pass just had a little too much touch on it. 4:06 to go in the second quarter. That was almost a travel over there. Ahead to Lay. To Abel, back to Lay. Here's a three, no good. Long rebound for Lay. And a foul called against
Lindsay. I think that's going to be her second for Clopton. Yeah. Third for the team.
And it was on the floor. Here's Lay. To the corner, Abel for three. No. Offensive rebound for Thomas. Kick out, back to Abel. Be careful, Sharp. To the corner now, Abel for three again. That one's good. That tightens things up. Makes it a 1-point game. Charlie kicks it to Tinley for three. Now land the rebound, and a foul going to be whistled against Abby Lay.
And that's the advantage you have if you are Land, is the size difference and just people trying to get the rebound.
Yeah, if you feel that hand in between yours, you come right down, and you'll draw the contact every time. 3:14 to go in the second quarter. And she's off the mark on that one. Over two from the line for Bailey Land. Clopton has missed three in a row as a team. Lindsay checks out for the Hawks. Second shot. No good. Tinley tips the rebound to Land. Back to Charlie. Over to the far side. Beecham tries to feed Land. It's knocked away from her, and she steps out of bounds. I think that would have been Clopton ball.
I think it would have been as well.
That is a little freshman mistake there with 3:05 to go in the half. 1-point game. Both teams have led by as many as 5. Lay, pass, tied up. And the arrow favors the Hawks.
It's going to be a foul on Highland, is what they're calling. Not a jump ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's going to be, I believe Noah is going to be shooting free throws.
Lundberg picks up the personal, and Ashland goes to the line. And her first shot is good.
And she breaks the streak of missed free throws.
And makes it a 2-point game. Second shot is good as well. A little more rattle to the second one, but it falls through.
She's got 8 points here in the second quarter. Big factor in the second quarter for Clopton having this 3-point lead.
Way to Abel to the corner for three. That one's long. Rebound. Highland pulls it down with Thomas. Back to Sharp. Sharp finds the cutter, can't hit the shot as Lundberg cut it a little too fine off the glass. Here's Beecham to the near side. Noah back up top. Charlie for three. Top of the key is long. Turns into a pass off glass and a foul. Going to send Ashland Noah back to the line as Sharp going to pick up the personal. Things got wild there for a second. 2:23 to go in the half. First shot's good.
Well, there's 2:23 to go here in the second quarter, and no matter what happens, Clopton will be shooting free throws rest of the way in this quarter if Highland fouls.
Callie Noah, Campbell Lindsay getting ready to check back in. Second shot is long, and the rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Bounce pass, near side, little bounce in the step there of Thomas. Works at center of the lane, kick out for three for Lay. That one's through. Abby Lay. Makes it a 1-point game again. Here's a three from the corner, no good. And they're going to call a foul on Spoonster. That's Tinley's second on the rebound.
Yeah, definitely went over the back on that one.
Tinley will check out. So will Ashland Noah. So Callie and Lindsay come in for them. 22-21, minute 59 to go in the half. Thrown away. And this time, Land says, nope, I'm not touching it.
I'm getting away.
Turnover gives it back to the Hawks. 10 seconds shy of 2 minutes left. Bounce pass for Beecham. Bo. Good ball fake. Pass tipped. Gets it to Callie anyway. To Campbell Lindsay. Backing up. Here's Charlie. Free throw line. Callie's going to shoot from there and score. Noah makes it a 3-point game. 4 in the quarter for her. Minute 17 to go in the half. Clopton's kind of pulled off that pressure. Almost a travel to the free throw line now to the far side. Here's a three. That one's good. Wow.
Highland has picked up that shooting behind the arc this quarter.
We're tied at 24. 1 minute remaining in the second quarter. Here's Spoonster. To Lindsay on the far side. Back to Spoonster, back to Lindsay. She'll try the long two. It's too long. If she was behind the arc, that would have gone down. I think she lost her position on the floor. Chance for Highland to take the lead, and it's thrown away. Abel trying to do a little too much there. And a timeout taken by Clopton with 36.3 seconds to go in the half. We're knotted at 24. Best game so far here in the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Hi, this is Patrick Cuppy, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Clopton ball, 36.3 seconds to go in the first half. Tied at 24. Each team has had a 5-point lead here in the first half, and they've both seen them evaporate. Ball knocked away. No. How can you call that? It was clearly knocked out of her hand into the backcourt, and he calls it over and back.
I don't even want to put a tally mark in that turnover column.
No. Yeah, that's what Coach Street is. And that one is, well, I think that's the makeup call there. They didn't call a foul on Land. But Highland gets to keep the ball, 24.5 seconds to go. Far side with it. Double team. They had the three open momentarily. Down to 12 seconds. Baseline, nothing there. Center of the lane, and that's good. Lundberg's first points give Highland the 2-point lead. Here's a three before the buzzer, and Clopton gonna be trailing after two. 26-24 to the Highland Cougars here in the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
The Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do.
You'll have a long list with a New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green. Put your money on an economical Workmaster compact and enjoy the power of a 3-cylinder engine, the simplicity of a hydrostatic or gear transmission, and a roomy deck. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 quarters in the books here in this third game of the night, the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout, and it's the Highland Cougars leading the Clopton Lady Hawks by a score of 26-24. Mark and Stason back in the broadcast booth, and what a first half of basketball between these two highly ranked ladies teams.
Yeah, honestly, the game started the first quarter extremely slow. It was only 9-5 after one, Highland leading by 4. And it wasn't even until Charlie Spoonster hit a 3 just a few seconds after go in the first to kind of get things going.
Yeah, that was the first shot from the field to go for Clopton.
And then all of a sudden the second quarter starts, and now it's 26-24. It just kind of, the game just took off. It just, like I mentioned, slow going, and then teams found their rhythm, and then just went from there. And honestly, it was a 12-4 run by Clopton.
Their mind to it. You got Tinley in there. She really hasn't done much damage. In fact, she doesn't have a point, but just having her out there kind of changes the mindset for Clopton a little bit, and which is interesting because I don't think of Clopton as that type of team. They're more the we're Clopton, we're going to do our thing, but having a player her caliber does kind of change or ease your mind a little bit.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Charlie only has 6 points in the first half, and she really was irrelevant in the second quarter.
As far as the scoreboard goes.
Yes. Scoreboard-wise, she was kind of irrelevant. But she was also the main reason Noah had all those points because she was doing fabulous passes.
Yeah.
She sees the court so well. And just because you're not in the stat line doesn't mean you're not doing what's needed for the team.
Yeah, the assist numbers were high in that second quarter. 26-24, our score. We got the Silex Owls in the house. Coach Francis brought the boys by to watch the next game because, of course, the Clopton tournament's next week, and Silex is going to be playing in that. So little scouting trip with the Silex boys there in the far corner here tonight. 26-24, Clopton trailing Highland after 2 here from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, DG Firearms, and Randy's Jewelry.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Dawn's Monuments has been dedicated to helping area residents and their families create monuments to withstand the test of time for over 40 years. With a dedicated team of locals serving in every capacity from sales to installation crew, Dawn's Monuments treats every customer like family because they are family. When you're looking for someone who you can trust, who backs their work with options for upkeep and care and adding final dates or revitalization, visit Dawn's Monuments at 314 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. People who care for families that care.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
26-24, Highland leading Clopton after 2 quarters. Neither team back on the floor. You see the Highland boys out there having a little shoot around. Clopton boys said, no, we're not doing that. And neither ladies team has come out of the locker room yet. No, not yet. I thought I saw some movement there. But tell us about some first half numbers.
Yeah, for the winning team so far, Highland with 26 over 24 Clopton Lady Hawks. Highland, Josie Murphy with 2, Thomas with 3, Rothweiler with 7, Vaughn with 2, Legg with 3, Abel with 7, Lundberg with 2. They have 10 turnovers, and they're 0 for 3 from their free throw line. For the Clopton Lady Hawks, Charlie Spoonster with 6, Ashlyn Noah leading the team with 9. All 9 of those came in the second quarter. Lindsay with 3, Land with 2, and Noah with 4. 7 turnovers for them. They are 6 of 13 from the free throw line for the Lady Hawks. And Highland's back on the court with 2:35 to go in the half.
And they're running an 0 from the free throw line, Highland?
They are 0 for 3, yeah. Sharp 0 for 2, and Abel 0 for 1.
So that's interesting. We'll see if that trend continues. It was a limited sample size in the first half. 26-24 is the score. Highland up by 2. Both teams is led by as many as 5 through 2 quarters as the Hawks come out. We'll take a break. Come back with second half basketball after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bolin Chevrolet, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, and Sun Window Company.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Geared Up, located just off the square in Pittsfield, is your go-to destination for high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and custom apparel. Stop by Geared Up today to see how they can bring your vision to life with quality, creativity, and service you can count on. Geared Up, off the square in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
26-24. Clopton trailing Highland by 2 after 2. Ready for second half basketball here from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. And we got one more game after this. I think this is the one, though, that everyone circled when they saw the 8-game schedule come out. You know, last night was fun with Bowling Green and Louisiana in the house, and everyone got a win, each school that showed up. But this one is the business end of this shootout. This is the show.
Well, it's been a promising 16 minutes. We'll have to wait and see what the next 16 brings. But I would not be surprised if the score is going to be this tight after the next 16 minutes.
Yeah, this one might come down to the last possession here from the Jake in Louisiana. 8 minutes on the clock. And whose ball will it be?
Clopton's.
I think there was some question of that. So
I cheated. I looked at the arrow on the score table.
Yeah. And now they'll flip that arrow as Beecham brings it across the line. We're underway in quarter number 3 to Charlie Spoonster. Now for Ashlyn Noah. Noah to the hoop. No. And the rebound fought for by 2 Highland players, and they'll bring it up the floor. Beecham, tough defense, one-on-one in the backcourt to the near side now for Abel. Abel crosses over, hands it off for Sharp. Kick it, corner to Lay. Back to Abel, got a pick. The three is no good, and the rebound crashing in for it was Spoonster. To the near side. Ashlyn Noah gets it to Callie. Lost it in her feet, and they're going to say there was a touch by Highland in there, so Clopton will keep possession with 7:15 to go in the quarter. Callie to inbound. Had Beecham near side. Now gets it to Spoonster. Charlie backs up. Now moves forward, spins off a player, and takes it to the far side. Still in control. To Noah, blocked and fouled. They're going to get Lay for that one? We'll see, yeah. Abby Lay.
It's going to be her second team first. They have 5 up there, but that's going to be incorrect.
Yeah, that was.
It's going to send Noah to the line for her first 2 free throws.
And the first one drops right through. 1 point game.
Guess I should specify Callie Noah's first 2
Yeah.
free throw attempts. Ashlyn has 4 attempts.
Played 58 seconds here in the third quarter, and we got a tie game. Callie hits them both. Near side, Lay in the backcourt for Abel. Across the line. Here's Abel again. Leaves it for Rothweiler. Back up top and around to the far side for Sharp. Sharp hands it off for Abel on the far point to Lay up top. Here's a three from the corner. No good. All alone for the rebound are a couple of Noahs, and Ashlyn got it. Beecham. Hands it off for Spoonster. She crosses over, kicks it to the corner for Bo. Beecham. Ooh, tripped. And they're going to say last touch by Highland. Wow. That looked like Bobby Orr in the 67 Cup final. I guess that would have been,
unfortunately, I'm too young for that reference.
That would have been the 70 Cup final, sorry. Blues against Bruins. That shot's good for 3. Charlie Spoonster with the tray.
Nice little step back there in your face.
29-26, Clopton back ahead. 5-0 run to start the third quarter and thrown away. How did that not hit the kid's head? It hit everyone's head except for that little girl.
Well, because she's 2 foot tall. She's under the chairs.
Well, she was up on the bleacher. Great job, Mom. Or sister or aunt, whoever blocked her from that ball. Spoonster off the glass is good. Nice scooper off the window to make it 31-26, Charlie Spoonster. Long pass ahead. That's going to be too long. Lindsay knocks it away. No, they did keep possession. Sharp gets it to Lay. Her shot no good. Callie Noah the rebound. And gives it off to Spoonster. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Nice little run here by the Hawks. Spoonster, center of the lane, off the glass and good.
She heard us talk about her, how her statistically,
yeah,
she wasn't involved, but she's making up for it now.
Sharp almost lost it. To Lay, now to Abel. It's on near side for Rothweiler. We have got a lot of smooth ball handlers in this ball game.
100%.
It seems like everyone can dribble and dribble well. That shot bounces off the rim a couple of times and goes out of bounds. Back to the Hawks with 4:54 to go.
They just look so natural doing it.
Yeah. I do not. I'm like the world's worst dribbler. I'm a defensive specialist in there.
Hands of stone, just
yeah,
no flexibility.
I'm a lefty, and lefties never look right.
Yeah, unless they're shooting it, they all lefties, look natural shooting it.
Oh, okay. I shot the three pretty well. Pass tipped and taken away, never made it to Beecham. Here comes Highland off the turnover. Rothweiler. It's a lane out of Abel. Back up top for Sharp. Center of the lane. Shot wasn't there. Gives it back again to Chevy Sharp. Abby Abel. Give and go to the hoop. and fouled. Shot won't go, but she'll head to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. And the foul is on Bailey Land.
That's going to be her second, team first. Abel's going to go to the line looking to convert the first free throw for Highland. Small sample size, only 0 for 3 so far.
Yeah, 0 for 4. And she herself is 0 for 2.
Tinley's coming back in the game.
Bo Beecham checks out. 4:17 on the clock here in the third. And that one's no good. So still a goose egg on the scoreboard in the quarter for Highland. Spoonster trying to take it coast to coast. She does. A little backwards off the glass there. 35-26, and they turn it back over.
They did. There's going to be a timeout as well.
4:08 to go in the third. Clopton taking control. They lead by 9. Biggest lead for either team. 4:08 to go in the quarter on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Center Locker Service, Custom Work Salon and Tanning, JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts, and Kern's Construction.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Clopton leading Highland 35-26 here in the third quarter thanks to a big run from Charlie Spoonster.
Yeah, she has 3, 5, 7, 9.
In the quarter.
15 points just like that for Charlie. And it's given Clopton the 9-point lead.
They trailed by 2 at the half and have yet to allow a point to Highland. Here's Noah up top through Lindsay to Spoonster, and another illegal pick.
That's going to be 3 on Bailey.
Yeah. First one of those we've seen since, what, the first quarter called?
Well, they called 3 of them in 40 seconds.
Yeah. Bounce pass into a double team, tipped and out of bounds. I think Ashland may have had a chance at that, but the ref, he turtled. He didn't get out of the way.
Yeah, he was definitely at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Tipped again. Lay in the backcourt for Thomas. Malia takes it across line, traveled, got away with it. And the shot's good. That finally breaks the string as Murphy gets the first points of the half for Highland. Clopton across the line. 3:44 to go. Charlie. Noah. Back to Charlie. Spoonster backs up. Ashland leaves it for Tinley for 3. That one's good. Tinley Spoonster's first points of the night. They go for 3. 38-28, 10-point lead. Highland wins the race back up the floor, and that's going to be the 4th on Bailey. And she'll be replaced by Kylie Noah after this first shot from Abel. Excuse me, from Abby Lay.
Yep. Abby, Abel. I understand that.
Oh, yeah,
I understand that.
That's a tough one.
0 for 6 from the free throw line.
That's the amazing story here in this one. But they are definitely cold from the line coming off this Christmas break. No. And the rebound pulled down by Noah. Almost a foul in the backcourt. Murphy fell over Beecham. None of the officials were looking. It was behind all 3 of them. Turnaround shot, Noah. No, a little long on that one, and on the rebound, a foul going to be called on Ashland.
That's going to be 3 for her.
So fouls beginning to become a factor. That was actually the 4th foul of the quarter against the Hawks. So for the final 2:59, Highland will be shooting free throws.
Lumber coming in the game. And Lay's going to have a seat, and Noah's going to take a seat, and it's going to be Beecham coming in the game for the Hawks.
Bounce pass in the backcourt for Malia Thomas. Thomas across the line. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Spoonster. That's ticky-tack there. The ball was loose.
That's going to be the 5th one. That should send her to the line to shoot bonus.
It will.
The refs haven't noticed it yet.
Yeah.
And there we go. There's the horn.
What? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's 5 fouls. Yeah, there you go. So to the line goes Malia Thomas.
See if she can break the goose egg curse. Someone's eventually going to do it, right?
Yeah. No, they're going to say that was just the 4th.
Oh, well.
They must have checked both books.
Well, I had 5.
Yeah. Thought I had as well. Tramp. Far side and almost stolen by Spoonster. Coach Street wanted the call.
38-28's our score. 2:40 to go here in the third. Clopton Hawks leading by 10.
Maybe Highland declined the free throws. We're good. 0 for 10. Look at us. Out high with it. To the near side now. There was a little bit of a walk. And an offensive
I
foul.
saw, the arm definitely extended.
Yeah, up into the...
To the face.
Yeah. I don't think she meant to do that. Her head was turned the other way, and Josie Murphy picks up the personal.
That's going to be her 3rd. They're only giving her 1, but it is 3.
Bounce pass on the far side. Tinley, pass tipped and taken away. Back the other way is Thomas. Another walk, got away with. Turnaround shot, no good. Cowley the rebound. Got a little sloppy over the last couple minutes. Been 38-28 for a bit. That shot off the mark. Cowley the rebound. Back to Charlie to the near side. Campbell Lindsay, long 2, no good. And off of Tinley and out of bounds. Back to Highland. 1:49 to go, 3rd quarter. Hawks with a 10-point lead. And last second substitution. That's a Charlotte Mills into the ball game. Turnaround, that was over and back. I guess they said she didn't establish yet. Far side. Ball fake. Back up top. Here's Rothweiler. Gets it to Murphy. Josie. Back to Rothweiler and okay. It was emphatic, whatever he called.
Is there even a 21 on the court?
Yeah, he's saying who?
Oh, change it to Charlie. I was like, there's not
Yeah.
even a 21 on the court. Too worried about being dramatic on the call.
Yep.
So that's going to put Rothweiler on the line.
And no.
We're 0 for 8.
She's got 7 points tonight. The next, in a 10-point game, finally.
Oh, there we go. 1 for 9.
That sounds a whole lot better than 0 for 8. Here's Spoonster to the far side for Beecham. Back to Charlie, who backs up. Minute 6 to go in the 3rd quarter. 9-point Hawk lead. Out to defend is Thomas. 57 seconds. Now they start a count on Spoonster. Keeps that dribble going. Finds some room. Down to 45 seconds. This is a one-player clock here. Noah said, I don't want that, as it ended up in her chest to the near side. Ooh. Beecham had to go high for that. Down to 25 seconds to go in the third. Spoonster blocked. You wanted points at the end of that. Tipped again. Rothweiler down to 10 seconds. Falls down. Gets back up. Kept her dribble. Turns around. Here's the three. That one is good. Oh my, at the buzzer, Emma Berry makes this a 38-32 game. 6 points separate these two teams as we head to the fourth from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and color jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Start of the fourth. Highland with the ball, trailing 38-32 to Clopton. Here at the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout, third annual, and a little bump foul there will be the third on Campbell Lindsay. First foul of the quarter, 7:48 to go. Now we got the Highland boys doing their calisthenics up here.
Well, they saw the girls do it, like, oh, we can follow suit.
They're saying, I'm doing my part. Kicks in near side and off the foot and out of bounds of Emma Berry, who hit that three to end the third.
What commercial is that?
That is a viral.
Shenasty, my bad.
Yeah. And a foul against Spoonster as she tries to head to the net. And we got an injured Highland Cougar, and that is Emma Berry. I think she took a shot and picked up a foul for her trouble.
I think she got popped right in the mouth by Charlie's elbow.
Spoonster to inbound, gets it to Beecham. And if you got it in the nose, that immediately elicits those tears. Out high. Spoonster gets it to Noah off the glass. Collie Noah with two more. She's got 8.
Well, she started the third quarter scoring the first points, and she's starting the fourth quarter with the first points.
Lead back to 8. Near side, here's a three. That one is no good. Rebound picked up by Lay. To the top for Abel for 3. That one off to the side. Beecham the rebound. Bow. Look out. Ball loose. Someone's got to stay footsteps or something. Help her out. She had no idea that pressure was coming from behind. 6.5 to go. 8-point lead for Clopton. 40-32. Out high with it is Josie Murphy. Hands it off now for Chevy Sharp. And it's tipped and taken by Spoonster. Bounce pass across the lane and almost in and out for Ashland Noah. Clopton can't believe it, and they pick up a foul. Noah does. That's
going to be her fourth, yes.
Oh, my. All she was doing was trying to jump back in to get the loose ball. And off the bench comes Charlotte Mills.
And the way Noah's been playing tonight, that's huge for Clopton Hawks. She's been a big part of this game.
Yeah. 8-point lead. Closing in on 2 minutes gone. Here's Lay. To Abel. Bounce pass. No one's looking. Somehow they keep possession. Rothweiler felt it and was able to turn around. Lindsay falls down. The three is no good. And on the rebound, we're going to have another foul.
That's going to be on Charlie. That's going to be her third. Oh.
They did not give it to Charlie.
Clopton caught a break.
They gave it to Callie. But to the line.
Just assume it was Charlie. She was the one flying in there at the end.
There's 2 in a row made from the line for the Cougars. Missed the first 8, made the last 2. They're a down the stretch type free throw shooting team. 3 in a row. They just needed that first one to go in. Spoonster gets it to Beecham. She's blocked. Blocked by Lay, and here comes Highland. Trying to get back into this game. To Abel. Kick out for Sharp. Far side. And back up top to Rothweiler. Let him burn 30 seconds off a trip. To the near side. Here's a three. Good. Abel into double figures. 3-point game, 40-37, 5:15 to go. Slow this down. Charlie. Bothered by Sharp. Out between the circles. To the corner. And a timeout taken by the Hawks with 4:59 to go. Their lead down to 3, 40-37 here in the fourth for the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. As a locally owned and operated bank, we are deeply rooted in the success of our communities. Every decision is made with our neighbors in mind, and every customer is treated like family. We take pride in supporting local businesses, helping families achieve their financial goals, and making our hometown stronger. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
40-37, the Clopton lead over Highland, down to 3 with 4:59 to play in regulation.
Clopton was up by 9 at one point in time in this game.
Yeah, and in this half. So Highland has done what they need to do. Clopton has gotten themselves in a little foul, not real trouble, but concern. Charlie gets it into Noah, gets it back to Charlie on the cut. No. Rebound. Mills, good, and a foul. Charlotte back in the uniform that we thought she was going to start the season in. Chance for a three-point play. The foul goes against Lay, her third. And the shot is good. 43-37. Just like that, it's back to a 6-point advantage, and she checks out, and Tinley back in. Long pass. And it'll turn into a bucket. No, she went in too deep. Noah the rebound. Sharp just got in too deep for that long pass. Got stuck under the rim. Here's Spoonster for three. Good, and a foul. Tinley, Spoonster, a chance for a 4-point play. All of a sudden, the lead back to 9.
Whew. I thought Tinley was going to make one more pass to Beecham on her left, but Tinley decided to pull the trigger, which it benefited them very well.
And the shot makes it a 4-point play and a 10-point lead. They had that as the third foul on Murphy. I had it as 4, so we'll see. I think they may have doubled up at 1 point or something.
Yeah, I have her as 4 as well.
If they accidentally added 1 to her, that would explain why they were into the bonus 1 foul earlier. Out high with it is Rothweiler. She drives, trips, loses it off the bottom of the rim, and here comes Beecham. Beecham. Oh, they're going to call. The back official calls a charge. I don't think he was in position. And
I said that last game.
And, yeah, I guarantee.
That one ref was literally 3 feet away from the play.
And she was not set, not even close. And another foul.
It's going to go on Tinley. That's going to be her third.
4:07 to go. 10-point lead.
It's going to put them on the line.
That is the 5th foul. Highland's only committed 3 in this quarter.
Well, Highland is 3 for 3 on their last. As you said, maybe they're down the stretch shooters. We're going to put that to the test here.
And that one goes down. 4 for their last 4 after missing their first 8. Gets it back to single digits. Second one, good as well.
I think you're on to something there.
Just had to take the lid off that old jar. Spoonster has her pass taken away by Rothweiler coming back. Here's a 3. There's a 3. Abby Abel,
her second one.
And now the ball loose, tied up, and it's going to be Clopton ball. Whew. You got to change things up right now. You add it up to 10, all of a sudden it's a 5-point game.
Well, if the ref didn't get in the way, it could have easily been a 3-point game.
Yeah. Very true. Ashland to inbound. Gets it to Spoonster. Oh, look out. Ball loose. Lindsay got it back. It goes to the floor and taken away by Abel. 3.5 to go. 5-point lead for Clopton. That was on the center stripe. With it is Rothweiler and a timeout taken by Highland. 47-42. Clopton's lead. Once 10, now down to 5. 3:20 to go in the fourth on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Illness can happen, whether it's the sniffles, sore throat, or the flu. Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you. Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and is located just off the roundabout in Bowling Green behind Community State Bank. Remember, Hannibal Regional Medical Group's Urgent Care in Bowling Green is here for you.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
47-42. Clopton up by 5 here in the fourth. 3:20 to play at the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. This is game 7 of 8. 3 of 4 on the day, day number 2. And we're just days away from the start of the Clopton tournament, which these Lady Hawks will have the first game. The 6 o'clock game on Monday in the Dale Miller Gymnasium against Troy Buchanan Junior Varsity, and a tie-up. The arrow favors Highland this time. 3:11 to go. Bounce pass goes to Rothweiler. Across the center circle. Pass tipped right to another Highland player, and here's Abel with it. through the legs of Lay. She gets possession back or gets it to Rothweiler. Pick there, and again they call it, and that was a perfect pick. I thought that one was set extremely well, and it was the back official that calls the now fourth foul on Josie Murphy.
And timeout by Clopton.
We'll take one as well with 2:49 to go in the fourth. It's Clopton 47, Highland 42 from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
2:49 to play, a 5-point Clopton lead over Highland in this battle of ranked teams. Floater, here's Bailey, and
got to put that ball up, Bailey.
yeah, Land has it go off a foot out of bounds. It'll stay with Clopton with 2:44 to go, and back in the ball game comes Chevy Sharp. She replaces Malia Thomas. Get it into Noah. Long two from the line, and she
wide
goes
open,
through.
good shot.
49-42. First bucket of the second half for Noah. 2.5 to play. 7-point lead for Clopton. Free throw line. Nothing there. Kick it back for Lay. To the baseline for Sharp. Kick out. Here's the three. It's short this time. Rebound goes to the floor. Land falls on top of it. Clopton ball on the arrow. Hawks get possession back with 2:12 to go. When do you start fouling if... Oh, almost stolen away. Good job by Ashlyn Noah to Lindsay.
I'd say about a minute and a half is when you're going to start fouling for possessions.
Lindsay gives it to Spoonster, and there's the foul. See, Spoonster could have burned that 27 seconds off all by herself.
And that's going to be on Lay. That should be her fourth. It is.
So she's got 4. Murphy's got 4. And the next, this one is the fifth foul. So at the line is Charlie Spoonster to shoot free throws. And the first one's good. 50-42.
If they make a bunch of free throws down the stretch, it's most likely going to ice this game for the Hawks.
She hit them both. 51-42. So back to a 9-point lead. And at what point does Highland go all in on the 3 ball? Not here, not on this possession. They come up empty. Spoonster the rebound behind the back dribble. And lost out of bounds, and it's Highland ball. I kind of thought she had one more touch on it.
It looks like it. We have a timeout by Highland.
That's right, with 1:44 to go. It's Clopton 51, Highland 42 from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Minute 44 remaining in this ball game. 51-42. Clopton has the lead. Highland will have the ball coming off this timeout. Stason, it's been a fun night of basketball again.
Well, it has been. It always helps me have some good quality teams here playing, a nice little shootout organized. And then I am going to top off the night by, this quality game here between the Hawks and the Cougars.
Cougar ball at the end of their bench. Lay to inbound with Land in front of her. Gets it in with a bounce pass to Murphy. Murphy back to the basket. Gave up her dribble. Now gives the ball back to Abby Lay. And the ball into the backcourt. Nice save. Highland keeps possession, but they're down to a minute and a half. Things open up. Shot off the glass is good. Kira Rothweiler into double figures now. And it's 51-44. Lindsay across the line, and it is stolen. Ahead for Lay. And a foul. That's going to be it for Bailey Land. She fouls out of the ballgame with 2 points. Minute 12 to go. She's the first to foul out of this ball game, and it'll be Tinley coming in to replace her. They needed that height tonight. 51-44. And that breaks the string as she misses the first of 2. They'd hit, 6 in a row?
4.
Okay. That one's good. It's a 6-point game. Almost stolen again. Good job by Spoonster. Dishes. Ashlyn Noah off the glass and good. And now they're going to have to hurry up and just stay away.
That's going to put Abel on the line.
The foul goes against Campbell Lindsay, her 4th. So Ashlyn's got 4, Lindsay's got 4. Tinley's got 3, Bailey's out of the ball game. And at the line is Addie Abel. She missed the first. Well, my theory.
She's 0 for 4 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Her theory's wrong.
Yeah, well, it died. That's for sure. Second shot is good. And another timeout taken. 57.8 seconds to go. It's 53-46. Clopton leading Highland here in the 4th quarter for the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. Full timeout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to Heart Care for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, Heart Care Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Clopton 53, Highland 46. 4th quarter, 57.8 seconds to go. It'll be Hawks ball at the school end of the, the Hall of Fame end of the Jake. You got to go to the length of the court to get a bucket. They get Spoonster into the offensive end, and there's a little hand check foul to send her to the line.
Be on Rothweiler. It's going to be her 3rd.
17 points for Charlie. And the shot is good. 8-point game. make it 9. The second shot from Spoonster is good. 55-46. Almost a walk all alone by Rothwell Sharp. Here's Sharp for 3. It's short. Kylie Noah the rebound. Scoops it to Charlie Spoonster, and
it was 4-on-1 at that point in time.
I think the ref bailed them out. I don't think they got the hand into on her.
That's going to be the 5th foul on Lay, so her night's going to be done as they're trailing by 9 with 41 seconds to go. It's going to put Spoonster on the line, shooting 2. And trailing 9 by 41 seconds to go, pending 2 free throws. This is probably
if you hit
how
these,
the game is going to go.
Yeah. Right now it's a 3-possession game. She hits one of these, it's a 4-possession game. You want to hit the first one, miss the second one, get that clock going. Yep, she missed the first one. .6 on the clock. Second one's good. And the lead is 10. Clock moving. I think they're out of timeouts, aren't they? Down to 35. Rejected. And a foul called. So we're going to shoot some more free throws. That's on Murphy. She's done for the night. Second Cougar to foul out. 8-2 against 9-0. It looks like Clopton's going to go into double digits, 10-0, and Highland's going to fall to 8-3.
We're going to see the 24th and 25th free throw attempted by the Hawks.
Noah is the Hawk at the line, and she's long with the first one. 30.6 seconds to go. And the next does go through. Lead is 11. And a timeout taken with 30.6 seconds to go in an 11-point game. Highland calls a timeout here at the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, DG Firearms, and Randy's Jewelry.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Well, I think she called that just to prove that they weren't out of timeouts, like I had surmised.
Yeah, that's probably their last one.
11-point game. Clopton leads 57-46 over the Highland Cougars. And we got one more game after this. The Hawks and the Cougars do battle in boys action. Up the floor, kick it corner. Here's the 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound loose, picked up by Highland. Thomas gets it to go. Malia has 5 points, down to 13 seconds. Lindsay puts it on the floor, picks it back up through a player's legs, and a timeout taken by Clopton. With 8.6 seconds to go, 57-48, Clopton leads on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bolin Chevrolet, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, and Sun Window Company.
Hi, this is Patrick Cuppy, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. Since beginning to work for Pike County Memorial Hospital in 2012, I've had the privilege of getting to know many of you and would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for their support. I invite those of you who are suffering from muscle or joint pain to schedule a complimentary screening in order to determine if physical therapy can aid in your recovery. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
57-48, Clopton leading Highland. 8.6 seconds to go. I'm not sure what the timeout was about, but let's get this final 8.5 taken off the clock and celebrate a Clopton victory. Here's Beecham ahead to Spoonster. 5 seconds on the clock. Goes to the corner with it, still playing defense for the Cougars, and that'll do it. 57-48, the final. Quality win for the Clopton Lady Hawks as they improved to 10-0 with a win over a ranked team here in the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. Postgame coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Center Locker Service, Custom Work Salon and Tanning, JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts, and Kearns Construction.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
The final from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout, the Clopton Lady Hawks beat the ranked Highland Lady Cougars 57-48. Mark and Stason back in the broadcast booth, and Stason Clopton trailed by 4 after 1, by 2 at the break. Really flipped the script there in the final minute or so of the second quarter and took control in the third quarter, built a 6-point lead, and just continued to pour it on in the fourth and route to a 9-point victory.
Well, what really helps them is they had a 14-6 swing in points. I guess they outscored them, I'm trying to say. They outscored them 14-6 in the third quarter, and that's kind of – Clopton really didn't look back after that.
No. And what really hurt Highland was their performance from the free throw line. I mean, they could have had a lead late in the third quarter had it not been so awful a start. They missed their first 8 free throws.
It was 0 for 8, and it ended up being 7 for 17 for the game.
Yeah, that is just not going to cut it and not acceptable for a state-ranked team. I mean, that's something that Coach Jaco is going to be pretty upset about in practice tomorrow or Monday for them. Good win for Clopton, and now they go into their home tournament and will play a JV team as the 8th seed in the opening round coming up on Monday. So it'll be interesting way to start the Clopton tournament. Let's look at those final scoring numbers, shall we?
Yeah, for the Highland Cougars, Murphy with 5 points, Thomas with 5, Sharp with 2, Rothweiler with 10, Bond with 2, Berry with 3, Lay with 5, Ledenberg with 2, and leading the team was Abel with 14, who didn't even start the game due to potential injury. They had 14 turnovers, and they were 7 of 17 from their free throw line. And for the Lady Hawks, Mills with 3, Ashland Noah with 14, Lindsay with 3, Spoonster with 7, that was Tinley, Lane with 2, Noah with 8, and leading the team and the game with Charlie Spoonster with 20. They had 14 turnovers, and they were 16 of 25 from the free throw line. And the Lady Hawks moved to 10-0, and the Highland Cougars fall to 8-3.
Final again, 57-48, Clopton over Highland. And we'll do it one more time. The boys take the floor for Clopton and Highland. We'll start the pregame for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years, providing excellent service and a job well done, offering a large selection of services such as demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com for more information on services and scheduling. Best of luck to area teams this sports season. From Mike Henry Excavating in Silex.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
The final game of night number 2 of this People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. It's game number 8 on the schedule as the Clopton Hawks in boys varsity action take on the Highland Cougars here from Louisiana High School. Mark Fronick, April Fronick here in the broadcast booth. Thank you to Stason for staying an extra game as we try and get healthy, try and get ourselves healthy for next week's Clopton tournament here at Eagle 102 Sports. These two teams come into the ball game. Clopton right at 5-5 on the season. Highland has struggled to start at 0-6, so we'll see what they bring to the table here in this final matchup.
They're getting one of their star players back into the starting 5. Briscoe Post has been dealing with some injury, but healthy enough now to. This will be his first outing in the
6'4" junior, so yeah, he is definitely a post.
Indeed. That's funny.
Briscoe Post in the center there for the Highland Cougars, so good to have him back in the lineup. We'll talk about this one with our keys to the game after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalader, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's a new year, a fresh start for a lot of things. But here's a question to kick things off. When's the last time your online bank supported your community? If your bank doesn't have a front door, it probably isn't supporting local schools, charities, or small businesses. At People's Savings Bank, your money stays right here, helping the community you live in grow. This year, make a local choice and bank with people who live here too. People's Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game as Clopton takes on Highland in boys varsity action. It didn't seem like either of these teams were getting too pumped up as that girls game went on. I don't think they were really letting. I saw the Clopton boys
just kept inching closer.
Yes, they
to the
were.
court.
They were trying to
crowd the court.
Yeah, they were trying
and right
to
in behind the bench.
intimidate a little bit, but it
And
just
there's a whole bunch of subplots tonight with that because we
Oh,
know
yeah?
we've got the Silex Owls in the house.
Yes, we do, with former Clopton coach Tony Francis
That's right.
over in the
And
corner.
apparently, Coach Landon Hall and the Clopton Hawks made a road trip last night to take in the Silex Van Far game.
Interesting. And
So, as Coach Francis said, I'm repaying the favor.
yeah, I thought it would be a coaching or a scouting expedition here tonight, but I think Clopton has to stick to the script. You're playing an 0-6 team. You can't take them lightly for sure. So you got to play your game, not play down to their game, if that is indeed the case.
And as Blues fans, we know we never want to be somebody's breakout night.
Yeah, absolutely. So you getting the post back. He's a big guy.
Yep.
They'll be emotional. They want to now avenge the girls' loss, but. I think
and we haven't had a clean sweep yet, right?
We did.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Ellsbury got swept by Monroe City.
That's
so
right.
There you go.
I wasn't even here for it.
Exactly. Clopton trying to do the same. They're 5-5. Highland 0-6. Those are our keys to the game on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. We are here to help. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
It's part two, Clopton and Highland, the final game of this third annual, the 2026 edition of the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout here at the Jake at Louisiana High School. Mark Fronick, April Fronick, and you have the starters all lined out for us?
You know I do. So starting for the 0-6 Highland Cougars, coached by Matt Thomas, it's going to be number 2, Christopher Goss. He is a 5'10 senior. 5'4 junior, number 13, Briscoe Post. He is re-entering the lineup tonight. And number 3, Kaysen Bartz. He is a sophomore getting the start for Highland tonight, and he won't be the only Kaysen. Kaysen Blevin, number 11. He is a junior getting the start tonight. And rounding out the 5, it's Brighton Johnson. Number 25, he is a 6-foot sophomore. So again, starting for Highland, it'll be Goss, Bartz, Post, Johnson, and Blevin. And starting for your 5-5 Clopton Hawks, coached by Landon Hall, it'll be number 2, Austin McNeese. He is a freshman getting a start tonight. Number 21, Trey Spoonster. He is a sophomore guard starting for Clopton. Senior forward. Number 23, Tucker Salmons is starting, along with senior forward, James Matheny. He wears number 30. And rounding it out, number 34, Larson Hall. He is a senior forward. So again, for Clopton, it will be McNeese, Spoonster, Salmons, Matheny, and Hall.
Those are your starting lineups are being introduced on the floor right now. We'll take a quick break, come back with basketball in a minute on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and color jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Opening tip in the air, and it's won forward by Highland and picked up by Blevin.
The height advantage for Highland is pretty apparent.
With it on the point is Bartz. Brown uniforms with brown numbers for these Highland Cougars. Not a fan. Bartz kicks it back. Number 25, Brighton Johnson. Ball off the hands and saved, but off a foot. Still saved. On the far side, Johnson up top. Now for Blevin. Off of that play. They get it to Blevin. He gets a little wild one, and backing up beyond the arc was Goss, who started this all by winning the opening tip. To Johnson. Right, Johnson to the hoop. No, but a foul going to be whistled against James Matheny.
Obviously, foul number 1 for Matheny and of the game. I was talking to Coach Matt Thomas before the game. He was enjoying some hospitality room chicken.
First shot no good.
And it was hard not to be like, you know what? I've been battling some flu. That chicken smells outstanding. How about I just share it with you?
You can have chicken in the hospitality room.
Well, we were going over so we were incredibly close. I don't usually sit so close to
Off
somebody's
the glass and good on the second shot is Johnson to make it 1-0 Highland. Working it ahead is McNeese. Back to Trey Spoonster. Spoonster goes to the far side with it for Matheny. Kick back for McNeese. Near side now for Clopton, Trey Spoonster. Work it down low, off the glass and good. Larson Hall. First points for the Hawks, and it gives them a 2-1 lead. 6:22 to go in the opening quarter. Bartz leaves it for Goss. To the far side. Off the hand of Kason Bartz, and back to Clopton it goes. Matheny inbounds for Spoonster. Gets some instruction from Landon Hall. Now goes across the line to the near side for McNeese. Into the corner for Matheny. Back to McNeese, far side for Spoonster. Trey, baseline, floater, good. First points for Spoonster, and it's 4-1. Here's Brighton Johnson. Out high. Leaves it for Johnson. A 6-foot sophomore. He looks a little bigger than that. Now for Bartz. He goes back to the edge of the collar of the Bulldog, and a timeout taken by Coach Thomas and the Highland Cougars. 5:26 to go in the first. 4-1 Clopton leads from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle. Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Ask me, Kayla Henderson, affiliate agent or shelter agent Brent Brandstetter in Bowling Green about Shelter's home, auto, and life coverage options.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
After the timeout, Clopton holds a 4-1 lead. Brighton Johnson with the ball for Highland. Didn't look like he had any interest in shooting from there. Back up top now for Briscoe Post. To the near side for Bartz. Bartz drains a three and ties the game. Case and Bartz. Bartz has bite. And a foul whistled against Highland.
That's going on Post. Briscoe Post. That'll be his first. Team's first.
Both teams with one. And Clopton will have to inbound on the far sideline in the backcourt. Spoonster with it. Gives it back for James Matheny across the line to Tucker Salmons. Hall flips it back up top. Spoonster on the far side with it now Matheny. Matheny makes a move in front of the free throw line. Nothing there for him. Gives it back to Tucker Salmons. Kicks it to Spoonster on the far side. Steps inside, three, shot in, out, back in. Clopton back ahead. Trey Spoonster with the bucket.
He has 4. He really seems to be in control of his speed tonight.
Yeah. Here's Johnson out high for Highland. Leaves it on a weave to the near side for Tucker Vaughn. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by McNeese. And here come the Hawks. Salmons to the near side for McNeese. Austin over far side for Tucker. Moves to the baseline and a hand check called against Highland. And we'll see what number it goes against.
I believe that's going on Vaughn, 33. I am right. That's his first, team second.
I've made assumptions all night and been proven wrong.
Ah, well.
Adam
stand
Matheny
aside.
into the ballgame.
The expert of assumptions is here.
6-4, Clopton lead. Spoonster for three. That one drops through.
Wow. Trey.
Corner three.
Trey's having a night.
9-4. Back the other way quickly is Bartz to Johnson. No one putting a hand in his face and a travel call.
Yeah.
Johnson travels, gives it back to Clopton, and coming in the ball game is Brock Schneider. And another timeout taken by the Cougars. 3:34 to go in the first. 9-4 Clopton leads from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
9-4, Clopton leading. Highland here in the first quarter, 3:34 remaining. Already 2 timeouts burned by Coach Thomas.
All I know is at halftime, I think we really have to get Coach Tony Geschwinder up here to do, a full review on the concession stand.
Yeah.
I know he's tried it all because I've watched him make numerous trips to the concession stand.
Yeah.
I was standing behind him at one point. He turned around and said that he was going to have soda tonight.
Oh. Post-holiday treat.
Exactly. It's the champagne of high school sports.
Yep. Carrying the ball up the floor is Bartz. And the turnover gives it back to the Hawks with 3:18 to go, leading by 5.
I say that's 3 quick turnovers for Highland.
Well, they better get it under control because I don't know if I can deal with another timeout for a bit. I think Coach Thomas had me ready to go down there
and check into the game.
Set a couple of picks. I don't know. With it is Spoonster. Yes, Drill Sergeant. 3:05 to go here in the opening quarter. With it is Adam Matheny. Leaves it for Tucker Salmons. Down low, Hall off the glass is good. Landon Hall with 4 points. Extends the Clopton lead to 11-4. 2:50 to play here in the first. Out high with it is Briscoe Post. Tried to work it down low, goes off a hand and out of bounds. Back to the Hawks, another turnover. That's 4 straight. 2:44 to go in the quarter. Spoonster crosses to Matheny. Now gets it back and goes across the line to Adam. Back to Spoonster, and that's a 3.
Who is this methodical Trey Spoonster? He really is working like a surgeon tonight rather than, I'm used to, he is just an engine.
Gun, yeah. Little flip up, no good. Hall the rebound, here comes Trey again. Kicks it down to the baseline. Matheny didn't have a shot, or Salmons rather, and that shot's no good. Adam gets the rebound to Hall. Nothing there. Back to Matheny. How about Spoonster for 3? No, this one's short. And the rebound pulled down by the Cougars as Bartz brings it up the floor. 10-point game. Clopton up 14-4. Minute 50 to go in the first quarter. Final game of this People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. It's been a fun one. That last game was the gem of this 2-day event.
And you saw, I've spent so much time out
in the backcourt, turned over.
So much time out in the crowd, the concession, just chatting with it. It must have been a great holiday because everyone just really seems to be in such a jovial spirit.
Minute 33 to go in the half, or in the quarter rather. I guess I'm jovial.
I guess you are too.
Yeah.
You always get up for basketball.
With it is Spoonster, back to Adam Matheny. Bounce pass for Tucker. Salmons comes off the corner with it, center of the lane. Arcs is back, and the shot's no good, but a foul is going to send Tucker Salmons to the line.
And that foul whistled on Kason Bartz. That'll be his first. Team's third.
Not a whole bunch of fouls called here in the first quarter. Tucker's first shot off the back iron and out.
Well, I think that, as I mentioned, the showmanship out on display here, not even on the court. I think it's going to set up for an exciting Clopton tournament. 29th annual Clopton tournament.
Starts on Monday. Missed them both. Bartz to the bucket and in. Good cut, good drive.
He has 5 points.
Back the other way. 8-point lead for the Hawks. Far side with it is Adam Matheny. Back up top for Trey Spoonster. Near side for Tucker. Salmons to Hall. Wrong shoulder, and it gets away. Here comes Bartz again. Gets a pick, and he traveled. Second traveling call on Bartz. And it goes back to the Hawks. Final 46.9 seconds of the first quarter. Spoonster across the line with it. Hands it off to Adam. Matheny takes it near side and leaves it for Wyatt Myers. Little crossover, far side now. Back to Spoonster, 20 seconds to go. Myers to the far side for Salmons. Tucker, kick back, Matheny, near side, Myers. Tried to feed Hall, got it back. Pass was rejected. Here's Tucker for 3. A little long on that one. Matheny, and that's the quarter. As the ball goes out of bounds, time expires, and Clopton has an 8-point lead after 8 minutes. 14-6 over Highland from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, DG Firearms, and Randy's Jewelry.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
14-6, Clopton leads Highland after 1. The Clopton girls defeated the Lady Cougars in the previous game. Monroe City swept Ellsbury in their 2 games. With it is Spoonster. Trey, kick back to Salmons. Off the wing with it, back to Trey. Bobby 3 gets to the free throw line, kicks it back to Matheny. His 3 is off the mark and almost hits Tanis.
I think she was reviewing some of her pictures. Heads up, Tanis. And that is a good reminder, though. Tanis on the sidelines throughout this People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout, the 3rd annual. You want to check out some photo highlights from all the action over the 8 games, just go to the Facebook page and thank all of our sponsors for making those photos possible.
With it is Bartz. Backs up, trailing by 8. For the Cougars, it's Brock Schneider. Schneider is caught, gets it all the way back to Bartz. 50 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Bartz off the glass. Pretty good shooter. He's got 7 of the 8 points.
All but 1.
That's good math right there.
Indeed. Gold star.
Matheny gets it near side. Here's Spoonster. Back to Adam. Matheny to Spoonster. Gets a pick. Stops. Gets it to Salmons. Feeds Hall. Ooh.
A rare miss.
Yeah, I think he was interfered with a little bit. Bothered a little bit as he went up for that one. Stops, pops, free throw line, rims out. No good. Put back, no good. And finally, Adam Matheny grabs the second rebound for the Hawks, and he'll take it across the line. It's on near side for Salmons. Down to Hall, off the glass, and good.
Also, see, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
6 points for Larson Hall.
And a timeout taken. 6:08 to go in the half. An 8-point lead for the Hawks, 16-8 over Highland on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bolin Chevrolet, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, and Sun Window Company.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Clopton 16, Highland 8 here in the second quarter, nearly 2 minutes gone. Mark Fronick, April Fronick, last game of this 3rd annual People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. Bart's going to bring it up the floor for the Cougars. After the timeout, takes it far side. Through Blevin, down to the baseline. Trying to get it back. Blevin picks up the loose ball. Caught, kicks it back to Bartz.
Oh, they're going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They got the
There's that.
Offensive foul.
Kason Bart's going to pick up his second foul. Or, no.
No.
Brock Schneider picking up his first. On that.
With it is Salmons. Kicks it to Matheny for three. Adam, a little long on that one, and the rebound picked up by Brighton Johnson for Highland. Hits Salmons in the head, who was wrapped up with teammate Adam Matheny. I think everyone's okay.
They all decided to take flight.
Harrelson also in there. And here's Bartz. To the near side for three, and good. That's Kason Blevin with a tray.
Gets him in the scorebook.
Tightens things up a little bit, too. 16-11, it's a 5-point game with 5 minutes to go. And now a steal by Brighton Johnson. Johnson trying to go coast to coast, too hard off the glass.
Ooh. Yowza.
And
I think that
yeah, I think he got
Kason Blevin came in contact with
he got
Trace
Blevin.
Boonster's elbow.
Yeah.
All of it unintentional, just cost of doing business.
Yep. Yeah, he's checking the old chiclets. I think
Right
everything's
in the
still in place.
beak.
Yeah. Near side off the inbound. Here's Roeder. Three from Bartz was no good. The rebound pulled down by the Hawks. 4:50 left. Here's Adam Matheny to the basket. Good, and a foul. Matheny's first points tonight.
He's going to have a chance at
The three-point play. 18-11. Foul is the first on Roeder. And the shot is good. 19-11. Matheny a three-point play. 8-point lead for the Hawks. Near side, Roeder. To Johnson to the far side for Bartz. Back near side for Blevin. Blevin to the hoop, but he ends up on the floor again. Blocked out of bounds by Matheny.
So you just can't run into solid Clopton kids and pinball around and expect a foul.
Especially when they're both set. Near side. Here's Blevin again. His shot wild.
Ooh.
And they're going to call
Yep.
James Matheny for a foul. He got into Brighton Johnson and picks up his second personal.
Brighton Johnson just seems to continue to brighten as this game goes along.
Yeah.
He really seems to be coming alive. And
McNeese back in the ball game for Adam Matheny. And one more substitution. Briscoe post back in, replacing Brock Schneider. Into the backcourt for Briscoe, who hands it off to Kason Bartz. Bartz across the line to Johnson. Floats a pass, and it's off a couple of Clopton fingertips and out of bounds. 4:10 to go in the half. We'll be at Clopton. Opening round of the Clopton tournament on Monday. 5:45 pregame. Game started 6, and that's an over and back as McNeese was already over the line.
yep, that was just a silly mistake.
Freshman error is what we call them.
Do I still get to claim that at 50? Got a freshman error.
Yeah.
It's my freshman year of my 50s.
It's your freshman year of your senior years. And a block and a foul.
Ring up Trace Boonster.
No, they got
Austin McNeese.
Yeah.
That'll be his first, team second of this quarter.
3:56 to play. 8-point Clopton lead. It's been that way for a while, that 19-11.
And I'm not overstating like this really studious Trey Spoonster, his game looks so different to me.
That three from the corner's no good. Spoonster the rebound. I like, he's slowed down the game, like in his own mind. Here's the top of the key, a three. Push that one off to the right. And here come the Cougars. Head of steam for Blevin. And now back to Bartz. Down to 3:17. Brighton Johnson back to Bartz. Into the corner. And a kick out for Post. Now for Camden Roeder. Roeder, a sophomore. 5 minutes gone here in quarter number 2. Post gives it back to Roeder. Thought about a three. Hands it off for Blevin. He'll take the tray and drain it.
Case and Blevin, that's 2 3-pointers in this quarter.
And they both kind of made it respectable looking. Here's Spoonster out high. And, they're going to call an offensive foul as Spoonster fell down.
Yeah.
And that's going to be his first.
All I know is the Academy Award
goes
for
to
pointing goes to referee Scott Hansen.
Oh, I was gonna give an assist to Best Supporting Actor to Blevin on that one. Out is McNeese. Back in is Matheny. Adam.
Hopefully Hansen will remember to thank him in his acceptance speech.
Near side, a three. Good. Drop it through is Roeder. And all of a sudden we got a game. 2-point game, 19-17. Clopton leading Highland, 2:20 to go in the half. Out high with it is Tucker Salmons. To Matheny, and he traveled.
Yep. He sure did.
James with the infraction. And a timeout taken by Coach Hall. And the Hawks.
Highland's fired up for this timeout.
Yes, they are. They trail only by 2, 19-17. Here from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Center Locker Service, Custom Works Salon and Tanning, JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts, and Kearns Construction.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
19-17. Clopton clinging to a 2-point lead as Highland has hit a couple of back-to-back threes to pull this one within a bucket, and that one's short. Missed by Post, and Clopton the rebound. Here's Adam Matheny. Flips it to the corner for Tucker Salmons. Kick out, Spoonster. Tried to go baseline, wasn't there. Gives it to James Matheny. Stops, pops off the glass too hard. Adam the rebound. Gives it to Hall. Hall back to Adam. Now to Tucker Salmons. Ball stripped from him and picked up by the Cougars. Here's Bartz. They could tie or take the lead with the three. Here's the three. A little long on that one, and Spoonster the rebound. Trey looks to Coach Landon Hall for instruction. Down to 1:18 to go in the half. Far side with it. Here's Adam Matheny. Looking for a pick. Gets it to Hall out high. Larson to Spoonster. Back to James. Matheny gives it to Tucker Salmons on the far side. They're going to play for the last shot, aren't they? With a minute left. Hall. Spoonster. Matheny. To James Matheny. Now Larson Hall. Kick out. Salmons gives it to Adam, and he traveled. Nope.
Oh, they're going to call the foul.
They are going to call the foul. Whew. Bailed out are the Hawks on that possession, and it's against Bartz.
And I got confirmation they do call him Bart.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody that has, a Bart Simpson within their name.
Yeah,
they're going to get called Bart.
Near side. Matheny partially blocked. Loose ball. Spoonster picks it up. Cut off from the baseline. Gives it back to James. Tucker Salmon's out high to Adam Matheny. 28 seconds to go. Spoonster thought about three. Out to tickle him is Roeder to the far side. Salmons, free throw line, kicks it to Adam Matheny. Back to James, over to the far side for Trey. Spoonster. And a timeout taken by Landon Hall with 12.2 seconds to go in the half. 19-17, Clopton a 2-point lead over Highland from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey, while there stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
19-17. Clopton holding a 2-point lead over Highland here in the final game of the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. And Highland 0-6 on the season.
They do not look like a winless team.
No, they're giving the 5-5 Hawks everything they can handle at this point of the ball game. Clopton had up to a 9-point lead.
That's right.
At one point, hasn't reached double digits yet, but
it certainly seemed like when Brighton got his footing, it seemed like everyone just settled in immediately.
All right, 12.2 on the clock. Here's Spoonster out near the line with it. They're playing like this at the end of the fourth and thrown away. 7.5 seconds to go, and the Cougars will have a chance to tie or take the lead here before half. Substitution out is Schneider, back in is Bartz.
Is Matt Thomas setting up a secret trick play here?
No man advantage, pull the goalie.
Oh,
Here we go.
You got it.
Here's Bartz, down to 5 seconds. Scoop, no. Adam the rebound, James. Good! Three-quarter court shot off the glass and in for James Matheny as the first half expires. No one in the gym thought that was going in. 22-17, Clopton leads Highland after 2 from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well, from vertigo, post-concussion syndrome, post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, and we are certified in the BIG program that is a well-known treatment for Parkinson's. Our biggest goal is for you to get back to what matters to you, whether that be your favorite hobbies, keeping up with your children or your grandchildren, or simply getting around your home with ease. At Advance, we know you have a choice when it comes to physical therapy. We hope you choose Advance PT. We are conveniently located across from the high school track and football field. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Let Eolia Landscape Supply help you deck the halls this holiday season. Get your Scotch pine and Fraser fir trees ranging from 6 to 10 feet tall. Don't forget, gift certificates are also available. Eolia Landscape Supply, 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Well, thanks
it's
to
now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM. sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Well, thanks to that buzzer beater, three-quarter court, Brett Favre pass
It was
to
a
the
long
end zone.
drive.
Yeah, off the glass and in from James Matheny.
I think the hoop is going, ow, man.
I'm surprised it didn't go through the glass.
Right.
It's hard to see through it. 22-17. That kind of takes a little pressure off Clopton because they had a 9-point lead disappear to the Highland Cougars, and that one may be a little momentum builder for the second half for the Hawks, as that was the only points of the half for James Matheny. We'll talk about scoring here in a couple minutes, but just what a great event this has been. This People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootouts is we're
the brainchild of Jim Ross.
Yeah, as we get close to the end of it, only 2 quarters remain out of the 8 games, but we've seen some great action.
Absolutely.
Seen some blowouts, seen some close games, seen some good individual performances, some gutsy performances. I thought Tinley playing tonight was pretty gutsy, and she didn't have the big numbers, but it looked like as the game went on, she got better and better with whatever she was dealing with. Same thing with Addie Abel for Highland. Is she wasn't even wearing a brace of any kind that we could see. So she was really gutting it out tonight in that game against Clopton. So it's been fun. This the final game of 8 for last night for tonight. And Clopton leading 22-17.
And we want to thank the administration, the coaching staff at Louisiana High School. Always a pleasure to work with. I liked when I came in today, and I thanked high school principal Craig Smith. Thank you very much for everything. And he was like, "Oh, anything for Mark." I'm like, "Dude, I'm right here."
It's all right. They know I'm a diva, is what it is.
You know what? I'm going to go along with that.
Okay.
I agree.
22-17, our score after 2. Clopton back out of the locker room, still waiting on Highland to emerge here for the second half. The final half of basketball from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. We'll have first half scoring after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Find a dining experience that blends timeless charm with unforgettable flavor. Step into Watson 1838 in downtown Pittsfield. Located inside the historic William Watson Hotel, Watson 1838 serves up classic American dishes in a warm, inviting atmosphere. From perfectly grilled steaks to comfort food favorites, every meal is made to satisfy. Open Wednesday through Saturday for lunch and dinner. Watson 1838. History you can taste. 105 East Washington Street, Pittsfield.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
22-17, Clopton leading Highland after 2, and you have the first half scoring tallied.
I do. And it's kind of a story of 2 quarters. It was Clopton that came out and outscored Highland 14-6 in that first quarter. And it was the Cougars that kind of, got the better of Clopton. Had it not been for that 3-quarter court shot there at the buzzer, they've been in worse shape, but Highland outscored Clopton 11-8 for this 22-17 halftime score with the advantage, of course, going to the Hawks. For Highland, 2 3-pointers for Kason Blevin in that second quarter. He helped lead the way for Highland in this, as they try to, come back from what was, I think, down by 9 at one point in this game. Right now, Kason Bartz leading the way with 7 points. He had 5 in the first quarter and another bucket in the second. 6 points, of course, for Blevin, 3 for Camden Roeder, and 1 for Brighton Johnson. And for Clopton, 10 points. Trey Spoonster, I would say he was he came out shot out of a cannon, but he didn't. He actually came out very, surgical is all I can come up with in that first quarter. Held off the boards completely in the second quarter, but he's leading the way for Clopton with 10 points. Larson Hall, of course, with 6 points. 3 points apiece for James Matheny, of course, that rousing three-quarter shot buzzer beater. And Adam Matheny also with 3 points. Right now, Highland is 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Clopton 1 for 3. As it turned out in that second quarter, Clopton, the turnovers, Highland led the way in that first quarter, but Clopton caught up with them in that, so I think both coaches have probably said, let's erase some of those freshman mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. And what it amounts to is a 5-point Hawk lead after 2 quarters, 22-17. Highland's still not out of the locker room. Clopton's been shooting around for about 5 minutes now. We'll come back. We'll have the second half in about 2 minutes on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with the New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Final quarter, final half of the final game of this People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout set to commence with Clopton leading 22-17 over the Highland Cougars. As the official on the far side, he keeps faking the pass to the little guy across the way. Hey, he gave it to him. All right, there you go.
Aw, that was cute. So cute. Matt Thomas still drawing up plans. He is quite the general.
Yeah, very drill sergeant-esque.
Mm-hmm. He can dismantle a chicken. I saw that firsthand.
Like a live one, or?
No, it was dead.
Okay.
But a little bit of a blender with the top off.
There you go. It'll be Highland ball to start the second half. 11 inbounds, and we're underway. Hawks with a 5-point lead. Whoa. Kick it far side to the baseline cutoff, and they'll restart. With it is Brighton Johnson. Johnson out high with it, looking for somebody. Now puts a pick on. Here's the three, top of the key, and good. It's a 3-point game.
And I think, the bounce and the step for Highland is due in part to Briscoe Post being back on the floor full time.
And now Brighton Johnson a steal. He could tie the game. Here we go to the hoop. No. Spoonster came back and blocked him out of bounds, but after the post three, it's a 2-point game, 22-20, and Highland a chance to tie or take the lead.
My, oh, my.
Little give and go on the inbound play. Kick it back to the far side. On the baseline, that shot's good, and we're tied. That's Bartz.
Kason Bartz, 9 points for him.
22 all. That didn't take long, 50 seconds to erase that 5-point deficit. So much for the momentum from that buzzer beater. Here's Trey Spoonster to Matheny. James to the far side for Tucker Salmons. Salmons has his pass tipped and taken by Bartz. Bartz stops, pops off the glass. No, and a foul's going to send into the line. Tucker Salmons picks up the personal.
That'll be his first.
First free throws of the half as a team.
1 for 2.
Yep, that was all the way back in the first quarter. And the first shot's no good. Second shot to try and break the deadlock. And that one's no good. We're still tied. And the rebound kicked away from Johnson. Salmons to the hoop. Yes. Tucker Salmons
Did it.
Spinning layup.
Yeah, it's triple axel.
And he's got his first 2 points tonight. And here come the Cougars to try and retie it. Johnson on a weave to post. That three, no good. He wanted a foul. He wanted 3 free throws. James Matheny back the other way. He spins to the hoop and puts it in. Back to a 4-point advantage. James Matheny with 5 points.
See, I can do it up close, too.
Yeah. Look, I can spin around. Here's Brighton Johnson out high. To the corner on the far side. Kicks it back. Johnson again out high with it, and he traveled. Oh. 26-22.
Coach Landon Hall called that as much as anything. He jumped almost to half court.
Yeah, he did. Hawks get it back. It's Trey Spoonster in the backcourt with it. 5:55 left in the third quarter. 5-0 run by the Cougars. A 4-0 run by the Hawks. And a blocking foul going to be called on Bartz.
That'll be his third.
Kaysen.
I'm going to have to probably take care not to pick up the fourth.
I'm surprised that no one bounced off the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's a little firecracker out there.
Here's Spoonster. Bounce pass to Salmons. Shot from 8 foot. No good. Loose ball picked up by Blevin. Ahead to Bartz. Bartz looking for room.
Yeah.
And a travel called.
Woo.
He extended out his arm.
Yeah,
and it initiated some contact, but he moved his feet at the same time.
Boy, if it were gymnastics, I could give you a better idea.
Yeah. Far side, here's Matheny to Tucker in the corner. He comes off the wing with it. Back to Trey Spoonster. Bobby 3 gives it off to Hall. Matheny kept his dribble somehow and gives it back to Trey Spoonster. To the hoop, no, but a foul. He actually dished off.
So like a horse coming in there. Ta-tum, ta-tum, ta-tum.
Yeah, he was galloping toward the basket and then dumped it off the Hall, so it's not a shooting foul.
That's the third. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they didn't put it on the board yet. It's the
fourth. No.
There you go. It's the first on
For heaven's sake.
Goss. Clopton resets off the inbound play. Get it down to Hall. Shot no good and tied up.
It's all of a sudden a WWE match broke out.
Oh, yeah. Someone try and do the figure four yesterday.
Brighton got introduced to the Larson Hall People's Elbow.
So it was close. Not quite dramatic enough to be the People's Elbow. But it was definitely an elbow drop.
Yeah.
And Spoonster fouled on his way to the basket. And they'll wave in Tucker Vaughn as he replaces Goss. They didn't put the foul up on the board that time. And now another foul.
All right. Oh, Hanson's getting animated.
Yeah.
That's the second foul on Camden Roeder.
Yeah. I don't think they called a foul the first time. I think they just said it went out of bounds off of the Cougars or something. All the way out to Matheny with 4:35 to go, and off of Tucker out of bounds, and they have a little discussion about that pass. 4:35 to play. With it is Blevin. Oh, back to Roeder, and the three is good.
Roeder with a second three-pointer. He had one in the second quarter.
And it's a one-point game again. And Clopton turns it over. So again, Highland can take the lead on this possession. Ball loose for a second. Johnson picks it up. Three from the corner, misses everything. Spoonster the loose ball. Ahead. Salmons to the hoop. No, but a foul.
Oh my gosh, Tanis almost got it again.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be on post.
I think Tucker was looking to get his close-up.
Briscoe Post picks up his second personal in a one-point game and sends Tucker Salmons to the line.
Tucker 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, I'll make it 1 for 3. See, hits the first. He has one more opportunity. And he missed that one, so he's 1 for 4. Blevin, the rebound, gets it to Roeder. With 3:55 to play, 2-point game. Roeder gave up his dribble, now gives up the ball to Briscoe Post. First game back from injury. Here's Camden Roeder. 3:40 on the clock in the third quarter. 27-25, Clopton leads. Roeder back to Brighton Johnson to the near side for Cason Blevin. Back to Brighton. Shot good and a foul. We're tied. He can give the Cougars the lead with a free throw. Brighton Johnson stands at the line after getting the bucket. The foul is the first on Larson Hall. And the free throw is long. Hall the rebound. And hands it off to Spoonster. Trey across the line. Tries to go coast to coast. Now dumps it off last second. Matheny off the glass and good. James Matheny. Clopton back ahead. 29-27. 3:10 to go. And a pick, illegal pick called on Brighton Johnson. That's his first foul.
I will say James Matheny, that where Trey Spoonster dumped that in down low. I thought he was in way too low, but he really has learned to adjust his body midair to cheat the right direction, and a nice soft touch at the end.
Wyatt Myers into the ball game. Gets it to Hall. Hall to Myers. Gave up his dribble, now gives the ball to Spoonster. Trey spins off a man, goes to the hoop, and scores.
I think he went through four opponents before that basket.
Dozen points. That's his first bucket of the second half. 2:43 to go. Here's a three. That one's good.
Wow, that was
Blevin.
pretty. He has
Cason
3
Blevin.
of those.
31-30.
He's got a turkey.
Here's Tucker Salmons. From 5 foot, he shot a 9-footer.
Oh. Salmons just pick up his, yep.
His second. A little frustration there after missing that shot. So foul number 2, and that is the third foul. Clopton already in the bonus. Back to the near side, Roeder into the corner for Post. Down to Goss. Goss Can't find a man, so he comes back out to Roeder. Keeping a hand in his face. Now Tucker Vaughn. Vaughn from the baseline, short. Matheny the rebound. Minute 58 to go, 31-30. Spoonster to the hoop and good.
12 points as the first point since that 10-point first quarter.
Or his second bucket of the quarter and 14 points.
Right.
To the bucket. That one off the glass and good. That was Bartz. Now a block in a 1-point game. 3 from the corner. No. Hall the rebound.
They got partially blocked.
Yeah. And a foul. Inside the paint at the wrong end of the floor. That's not where you want to commit a foul if you're Camden Roeder. He picks up yeah. And Spoonster going to shoot some free throws now with a minute 20 to go in the quarter. 1-point game. Roeder now has to sit right in front of coach. That's an uncomfortable spot to be as Spoonster misses the first. And getting ready to check back in is Jacob Harrelson. Makes the second one, so it's a 2-point game. Trey with 15 points. 34-32. Minute 20 to go in the third. Highland just won't go away, and now Spoonster going to pick up a personal.
Don't mind that Briscoe post pushed him.
Yeah, he did. He gave a nice shove right into Bartz.
I love basketball. I could never play it. The frustration, I'd be the first person in basketball history to foul out in the first.
I somehow doubt that. Here's Spoonster trying to go coast to coast. Does off the glass. A little kiss there.
Nice. Trey just having a whale of a game.
36-32, back to a 4-point lead, 47 seconds to go. Far side, and back up top for Payson Bartz. Bartz against Spoonster. Wasn't there, gets it back to post. He had a little trouble reeling in the pass, now does. 34 seconds, free throw line, back to the basket are the Cougars, and they'll set again. Down to 27 seconds to go, and a push-off called on Bartz, and that's his fourth foul. Offensive foul with 26.6 on the clock.
See, as measured as I feel like Trey Spoonster has been tonight, the ref was giving him some pointers on temperament.
36-32. 26.6 on the clock. Clopton ahead by 4. As we draw close to the end of the third quarter, I'd say Clopton wants to play for the last shot here.
Yeah, you do you, kid. I like those speedy playmakers. They've always been my favorite.
Spoonster. For Tucker Salmons, over to the far side for Adam Matheny. He's up high with it. Comes to Brother James. Swings the elbows, now gives the ball to Trey Spoonster. Spoonster to Tucker Salmons. He's going to head to the key from the free throw line. Matheny no good. Rebound. Goss taken away. Did the shot go? No. Hall was late and it missed, so Clopton will have to settle for a 4-point lead over Highland heading to the fourth quarter. 8 minutes left in the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel in Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Geared Up, located just off the square in Pittsfield, is your go-to destination for high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and custom apparel. Proudly serving local schools, businesses, and organizations, the team at Geared Up is dedicated to helping communities look their best, whether you're updating your wardrobe, shopping for the perfect gift, or outfitting your team. Geared Up offers a wide selection of in-stock items to choose from. Need custom gear for a fundraiser, business, or special event? They've got you covered. Stop by Geared Up today to see how they can bring your vision to life with quality, creativity, and service you can count on. Geared Up, off the square in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Eight minutes left in this shootout from the Jake in Louisiana People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. Clopton leading by 4, heading to the fourth quarter.
Case and Bart's leading the way for Highland with 11 points. They had 3 3-pointers in that third quarter. Blevin, Post, and Roeder all with 3-pointers. And, of course, Trey Spoonster just motoring away. 17 points. He's leading the way for Clopton. 7 points for James Matheny. 6 for Larson. He was held scoreless in that third quarter. And then a couple of buckets by James Matheny. He has 7, or excuse me, Tucker Salmons had a bucket and a free throw. So he is now on the board with 3 points.
36-32. Clopton led 14-6 after 1, 22-17 at the break. 36-32 after 3. Final quarter. And it'll be Highland with the ball to start things off. We're underway. Here's Roeder. To the near side for Vaughn. Into the corner for Blevin. Brighton Johnson, no good. The rebound thrown out of bounds. Adam Matheny got it, tried to scoop it to Spoonster. He turned his head at the wrong time, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover back to Highland. 13 seconds into this fourth quarter. Here's Blevin again. Roeder. Bounce pass for Johnson. Brighton Johnson, a little alley-oop to Post. It's knocked away from him out of bounds. Going to stay with the Cougars. 25 seconds into the quarter. Couple of tight games between Clopton and Highland. Roeder to Vaughn. To Roeder. He about had to lay out like a wide receiver to get that one. Out high for Blevin, who leaves it for Johnson. Flanked by Vaughn. Instead, they go to Blevin. His 3 is good.
Wow. Blevin's 3-pointers are really beautiful. He has 4 of them.
And I think if you put a hand in his face, he'd be greatly disrupted. He needs a clear look. That shot rims out. Chance for Highland to take the lead. Down 36-35. 1-point game after that 3 ball. I don't think they have led at all in this game. On the cut. Blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Highland.
No, Highland had an opportunity to push ahead at the free throw line, but they are having not a great night. 1 for 5 so far from the charity strike.
Yeah, they came to the line down 1 point. Could have taken the lead and didn't. They didn't lead even 2-0 at the beginning of the game.
Did the Silex boys practice this walk? They're all walking identical.
Out high, here's Johnson. Brighton. And a travel. Yeah, Brighton Johnson just got a little frustrated waiting for a teammate. Shuffled his feet. So Clopton a chance to maybe make this a 2-possession game with a 3 ball. Spoonster rolls to the hoop. Good. 3-point lead.
Such touch.
That's the best kind of 1-possession lead you can have is 3 points. Here's Blevin.
Oh,
and they're going to call the travel.
Doggone it.
Post just clicked his heels.
He did. He was.
And he ended up in Kansas.
Poor Toto.
Turnover gives it back to the Hawks.
That looked so awkward.
Yeah, coming back from injuries.
That's what I'm saying. I just, boy, hope that just looked awkward and it didn't actually
be awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Skip it near side. Matheny to Matheny. Center of the lane. Hall can't get any touch on that one. Went straight up in the air. And Johnson the rebound for Highland. Stolen back by Trey Spoonster in the backcourt. He's on the run now. 3-on-2, and Brighton Johnson steals it back. Pass ahead. Here's Roeder for the bucket. Back to a 1-point game.
Camden Roeder, 8 points.
First from inside 3. Kick it, corner. Here's Salmons for 3. No. Hall the rebound. Makes some room, and they're going to call the foul.
I think that was some incredible acting.
Well, that's what you got to do to draw the charges. As soon as you feel that.
Major props for everyone. I thought Larson made a great move, and I loved the layout backspin.
Yeah. 38-37.
Unfortunately, no matter how good anyone does in basketball, no one will ever outdo soccer players.
Oh, yeah, they're the worst actors and somehow get all the calls. Ooh, fakes the 3, goes to the baseline, leaves it, and it's stolen by Matheny. Here's Salmons. Tried to steal it back, and he traveled. Or are they going to call a foul? They're going to call a foul.
They're going to call a foul.
On Bartz, and that's it for Bartz.
Wow,
11 points.
4:47 left in the game. Boy, that's going to hurt Highland. He's going to exit the game with 11 points on the night. He was held scoreless in this fourth quarter, but when you're exiting with 4:47 remaining, eek.
And especially on a call like that.
Yeah, it was just kind of bodies flying everywhere.
Vaughn comes in to replace him.
He said that Vaughn, like Major League. We're going to hear Wild Thing?
Yeah. To the near side. Spoonster for 3, no. Johnson the rebound for Highland. They can take the lead with a bucket here. Roeder leaves it for Tucker Vaughn. Johnson, watch your feet. Far side. Bartz back to Brighton Johnson. Turnaround shot, good. And Highland ahead. 39-38, Brighton Johnson with 5 points. Salmons for Spoonster. Far side for Adam Matheny. To the near side, Salmons, baseline, no. Tip out rebound. Adam Matheny gets it. To James. James back to Salmons. Hall, Spoonster to the hoop. Blocked down, got it back, and knocked away from him out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hawks, trailing by 1.
Briscoe post with that pterodactyl-like wingspan. I don't know how he got a hand over there to block that shot.
Spoonster off the inbound to Hall. Larson hands it off to Matheny. Back to Hall, off the glass, good and a foul.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larson Hall.
That's going to be the second on Brighton Johnson. Chance for a 3-point play. Clopton back ahead by 1. Oh, they gave it to Tucker Vaughn instead.
Vaughn?
That shot is no good. Rebound knocked around. Johnson picks it up. And here comes post for Highland. Trailing by 1. Roeder. Camden takes it back between the circles to the far side now for Tucker Vaughn. Vaughn hands it off for Kaysen Blevin. Blevin surveys the scene, crosses over on Spoonster, clears him out a little bit, gets it to Johnson. He traveled again.
Ooh, I have been watching. His feet drift. Yeah. They pitter.
They're not in concert with the top half of his body.
That's exactly right. But to look so athletic, it wasn't impugning his athleticism.
No.
It's just it is weird how his feet just seem to be operating independently.
Yeah. Here's Spoonster. Tried to feed it back in the middle. Somehow got it to Hall. Salmons for three. That's way off the mark. And the rebound pulled down, and they're going to call a foul on Larson Hall.
Well, I think that was a make right.
Yeah.
Because it was a real clear foul that the Highland contingency here were yelling, elbow.
Yeah. 5 minutes gone. Clopton leads by 1. Roeder across the line with it for the Cougars. To Johnson. Leaves it for post. Back to Roeder, corner. Johnson again. To post. Takes the shot, it's short. And the rebound pulled down by Salmons to James Matheny. Someone's going to move, gives it to Adam, who in turn gives it to Trey Spoonster, and now a foul going to be whistled on Kason Blevin. His first. 2.5 on the clock. Third foul against the Cougars here in the fourth quarter. Spoonster from the center circle to Adam Matheny. James caught in the corner. And a timeout taken by Coach Landon Hall and the Clopton Hawks. They lead by 1, 40-39, 2:21 to go in the fourth from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
40-39, 2:21 to go in the ball game. Clopton clinging. Clopton is clinging to this 1-point lead. They've led by as many as 9.
This has been a good game for both of these teams, though. I think, like I said, you see them putting things together that I haven't, I know I haven't seen out of the Clopton team so far this year.
Well, they got a whole new philosophy, whole new temperament behind the bench or at the end of the bench. Here's Matheny to Matheny, now to Spoonster, Hall. Back to Hall, far side, Matheny scores, Adam Matheny.
What an assist by Larson Hall.
42-39, back to a 3-point lead, 2 minutes to go. Far side for the Cougars, here's Roeder. Looking for their first win. That shot finds its way through. Camden Roeder with 10 points now. And it's a 1-point game again.
Off the bench, Camden Roeder. 10 points for the Cougars.
With it is Salmons to Adam Matheny. Now to James. James cut off on the baseline, gives it back to Adam. To Trey Spoonster. He bounces off a man. Gives it back. Clopton trying to run a little clock here. Far side, Tucker Salmons, baseline, and it's tied up.
Yeah.
Arrow favors the Hawks with 1:12 to go.
Yeah, I really thought Briscoe Post just reached in there beautifully.
Grabbed half of that possession. Spoonster. Wheels out. Salmons back to Matheny. Cross, another pass, good, and a foul. Larson Hall with the finish and a chance for a 3-point play. Back to a 3-point lead. Could make it a 2-possession lead if he makes his free throw.
Kason Blevin picking up that foul. Larson seems to have a knack for drawing
finding that spot, yeah.
And the big play. When you feel the tension getting high, then there's Larson.
Missed the free throw, so it's still a one-possession game. Roeder in the backcourt. Now crosses the line, and that's a little too much there from Adam Matheny. Third team foul. Stops the clock with 53.3 seconds to go. He just turned and the pick was there, and he ran over his man. Roeder. Caught at the line. Now gets around a man. Traveled. Nope, they're going to call the, they did call the travel. The FAR official called it. He tried to put on the brakes. And
I thought it was going to get called a foul, but.
Yeah, draw the contact, but
I thought
it was an
supposed
extra
to
step.
look planted.
Oh, thrown away. 42.3 seconds to go. 3-point game.
I mean, Salmons. Woo! My goodness.
Coach Hall grabs Tucker by the jersey and said, hey, I want to talk to you.
Don't worry about this game that's going on.
What you doing after this? Here's Roeder. Down to 37 seconds and a timeout taken by the Cougars. They have the ball, trailing by 3. 44-41. Clopton leads from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by DC Septic and Drain, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, DG Firearms, and Randy's Jewelry.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
44-41, 36.9 seconds to go. Clopton up by 3. But Highland with the ball, and they will be in a no threes defense. No threes, no fouls, right?
That's right.
Backcourt. Here's Roeder. He's a 3 threat with 31 seconds to go. Scoop pass. Giving up the dribble. Here's the. He has all day to shoot the 3.
Right.
Here's Roeder. He's going to take it. That one's off the mark. Hall the rebound. 18 seconds to go. And he's fouled from behind. And will be shooting free throws. That's the 5th team foul against the Cougars. And Clopton into the bonus here in the final quarter. The foul was the second on Goss.
Well, we heard all of the Clopton kids say no 3, no 3. So they ended up executing the plan. They got the 3 off.
Yeah, they did.
Just
it was off the mark, and boy, Hall
speaking of off the mark,
he has been struggling from.
Both teams have struggled from the free throw line. Larson, that's a little
he's
uncharacteristic.
0 for 3. And he's 0 for 4.
Whoa!
Ball comes to the near side and out of bounds. But Goss let another 2-3 seconds.
Yeah, that took too long. Let's grab the ball and go, buddy.
Yep.
Listen to me, the expert.
Yeah, 14.2. Here's Roeder. That's who you want shooting the 3 in a timeout taken by Highland with 12.1 seconds remaining.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, 44-41. Clopton leads Highland by 3 from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Bolin Chevrolet, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, and Sun Window Company.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
44-41, Clopton leading Highland. Highland ball, 12.1 seconds to go. A 3-point lead for the Hawks. I was just counting. There is a paid attendance of 3,000 former Clopton coaches in here tonight. It seems like every third chair
They've packed the house.
is a former Clopton basketball coach.
I said something to you when we were off air, and I could see that you were somewhere else. What are you doing? Counting the Clopton coaches.
Yep. They're all here.
This is a game that maybe has been yet undiscovered.
44-41. This is the ball game right here. And they're going to foul. That's not a bad idea.
Right. That's a very Ellsbury technique.
Yeah, Blevin will head to the line. Spoonster got him, and that's his third.
What was that coach's name? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Went to state.
They got, ball gets away. Here's the three. Off the glass and good. We're tied.
Holy moly.
And timeout taken. We're tied at 44. Is the last game of this shootout going to go to overtime? Off the glass, Briscoe Post.
Post is a hero's welcome back to the bench.
They've got to add some time. It's going to be almost 3 seconds. I thought it was 2.4. 44 all. We'll keep it here during the timeout.
Went to
3 seconds. So, there's another one. There's Larry Lagerman. I didn't even see Coach Lagerman here because he's up in the top in the Louisiana student section where they normally sit.
It's like Easter egg coaches.
Yeah.
Were you paying attention when you walked in the hallway?
When I walked through the hallway, there was no one in the stands. Because I'm always the first one in the building.
No.
44-44. I can't believe that went off the glass for Briscoe Post.
It just was beautiful, too.
To tie this game, Clopton gets the timeout.
And Post did have a three-pointer in the third, so he had shown that he could do it. I wouldn't have anticipated the three coming off of him because they have a bevy of three-point shooters.
That was a prayer going off the glass.
That looked like skill to me because I don't think I could have done it.
That was a prayer going off the glass. And it
I'm going with mad skill, Briscoe Post.
44 all. Matheny and a timeout taken by the Cougars.
Say who?
44 all. Let's take a quick one as well here from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Center Locker Service, Custom Work Salon and Tanning, JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts, and Kern's Construction.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
44 all. Clopton and Highland. Prayer of a three by Briscoe Post has tied this game. 3 seconds. Full court. Clopton has to go. Both teams have burned a timeout here to set up this shot.
Trey Spoonster, 19 points in this game. You'd think he maybe put it in his hands, but James Matheny with 7.
Well, Matheny hit that three-quarter court shot to end the first half. Here's Spoonster. Here it is. As time expires, no. We're going to overtime.
Wow.
44 all. Clopton and Highland, final game of the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout, has bonus coverage after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Overtime from the Jake. The final game of the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout is going in extra session. Well, jump it off again with Tucker Salmons against Christopher Goss. Goss won the tip to start the game. That perm adds a good 2 inches to his vertical. This time it's Tucker winning. And Clopton will get the first possession. 4 minutes on the clock. Here's Spoonster. Trey to the far side for Adam Matheny. Back to Trey Spoonster. Bounce pass. Gets it down. Hall off the glass and good. Clopton ahead by 2 as it's Larson Hall.
He has 12 points in this game.
Bounce pass for Brighton Johnson, who gives it to Camden Roeder. Roeder to the free throw line, goes around the defense. He can't hit that runner. And the rebound pulled down by Adam Matheny to Spoonster. Trey spins off a move, off the glass and in, and a 4-point lead for the Hawks.
Now that's patented Trey Spoonster. It might come unhinged. It might be amazing.
4 points in the fourth quarter and overtime for him. Up over 20 now, 21 points. Here's Blevin. 48-44 Clopton in overtime, 2:51 to play. Here's a three. That one's off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Larson Hall.
Boy, it looked good.
Spoonster across the line to Tucker Salmons. Gets a cut for Hall. Across to Matheny. A little too fine off the glass, and Brighton Johnson the rebound for the Cougars. Here they come. Head of steam for Roeder. Leaves it. Goss passed the three up. Gave it to Post. Step out three. No. And the long rebound pulled down by James Matheny. To Spoonster. Now to Tucker. Larson Hall back to Salmons. Now to Spoonster. Trey to the hoop and fouled by Briscoe Post. That's his third. 2:11 to play here in overtime. To the line, Trey Spoonster.
To the line with 21 points. He is 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
That's the number on his jersey, 21.
Indeed.
And it still is his number of points as he missed the first. He is 1 of 3 from the free throw line in this game. Second shot, he does make. And it's 49-44. That's a 5-point lead. Roeder to Johnson. Trying to find a man. Gives it to Blevin, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
Trey Spoonster. Man, he launched himself across
that was
the
about
floor.
15 foot.
Right?
Second on Brighton Johnson. And Clopton gets it in. Highland wasn't paying attention. Here's Matheny to the hoop. Blocked. Back to Spoonster. Kick it out over to the far side. Tucker Salmons. Shot no good, but a foul. He is going to send Tucker to the line to shoot a pair. He is 1 for 4 from the stripe in this contest, and that's the third foul on Cason Blevin.
Well, no matter what, these kids have to be having fun playing this game. This has been a fun one to watch.
And Trey gets to wipe up all his own sweat in the backcourt. You know, they can shoot while this is happening. Now
well, Trey's so entertaining, and he launched himself.
Yeah.
So
he slid.
A little appreciation for the artist.
Yeah. All right. Salmon's at the line. And the senior makes the first one. 50-44. Goss checks out. Second shot for Tucker. Rims out. Brighton Johnson the rebound. 6-point lead, so now it takes 2 threes to tie ya. We're down to 1:35. Brighton Johnson will not shoot that 3. Out high with it. Vaughn. Hands off for Roeder. Into the corner for Tucker Vaughn. All the way out to Brighton Johnson. Near side for Roeder. Camden surveys the scene. A little give and go there on the baseline. No. And the rebound tipped by Larson. Hall to Tucker Salmons. Now Spoonster with it. Trey, good spin off his man. And has it again at the edge of the circle. Kick out. Trying to kill some clock.
Larson
James
Hall
Matheny.
has been clutch on boards in this overtime period.
And a little reach-in foul there on Blevin. That's his 4th. 49 seconds, 49.1 to be exact. You hit one of these, it's a 3-possession game. It's as easy as that. I couldn't do it, but. Trey hits it. 51-44.
Some good sportsmanship here in the backcourt. Larson Hall and Matt Thomas and the ref exchanging pleasantries.
Second one, no good. Offensive rebound. Salmons took it away from Johnson. Here's Adam Matheny to Trey Spoonster at the line. Far side back to Adam, and he's fouled. So Matheny gonna head to the line. 5 points in this game. 51-44.
Clopton got down to business and really shut down any second chance opportunities.
First one's good.
As I mentioned, Larson Hall just came up, especially on the defensive glass.
Second shot is good as well. 9-point lead in overtime, and so far Highland's been shut out in the extra session. Tip rebound, and Clopton has control. And Johnson couldn't get a call, pushed him twice. Here's Hall, and the brace for the contact.
For it. Oh my goodness, Larson Hall, so entertaining to watch.
Takes it into double figures. 55-44, 11-point lead is the biggest of the night, and it comes in overtime.
You may as well have just said, here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
That's the third on Tucker Vaughn, and he completes the 3-point play.
Yeah, the Hawks decided, okay, this overtime we're just going to go lights out.
Down to 15 seconds. And there's nothing that
good for Highland, though.
Highland can do here.
Winless, but really showed some heart.
Here's a 3 off the mark. Down to 4 seconds, and a foul, and a technical.
As they had Matheny getting assaulted.
Yeah, they called a technical after the foul as well.
I don't know that it was really mean-spirited.
No, I think something was said.
Oh.
Yeah, then I didn't say intentional. I said technical. So to the line goes Adam Matheny. And that'll be it for
It was probably,
11.
I have nothing but great respect for the way that you've handled this overtime. Those are the Cliff's notes.
Yeah. So it's going to be 4 free throws here, I believe.
What?
Well, there was a foul and then a technical foul, so.
Oh, I gotcha.
Let's see.
I didn't even have to be a ref to check the validity of that.
2.5 seconds to go in overtime. Clopton's going to get over that 500 mark to 6-5.
And they had to work for it.
Yeah, they did.
And looked like they were having fun. Well,
they're having fun now.
Well, hard work is fun in and of itself. But, yeah, you won't come away with the win. And it doesn't hurt to go lights out in overtime.
All right. Matheny at the line. All by his lonesome. Adams, first shot long.
Yeah, I would find that unnerving.
One is the loveliest
I would be
number.
like, I would be like, oh, I got a hot crowd. It's time for me to tell a joke.
Here's the second one. That one's no good.
I mean, this is where I would turn to everyone and be like, all right, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in a knock-knock joke?
Coach Hall said, yeah, you're doing this still. You're shooting the next two. So 0 for 3 on this trip. He had made it first 3 of the night.
Know. I think Coach Landon Hall's just I'm messing with him now.
All right, if he hits this one, he's still 50% from the line.
Indeed. Go down gambling, Adam.
And the shot, takes a deep breath, puts it up, and that one's
boom goes the dynamite.
And he's going to finish with 8 points tonight. 2.5 seconds, and it'll be Clopton ball on the far side. Backcourt, and that will do it. Clopton sweeps Highland, 57-44, the final in the boys' game, and that puts a wrap on the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout. We'll have the postgame for you next from the Jake on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m., so you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
For over 40 years, Heart Care Chiropractic Center has been the trusted name in health and wellness in Bowling Green. Located at 300 West Main, just off the square, Heart Care Chiropractic specializes in helping athletes of all ages stay at the top of their game. Whether recovering from a sports injury or looking to improve mobility and performance, student athletes and their families turn to Heart Care for expert chiropractic care they can rely on. As the action heats up on the field, court, or track, Heart Care Chiropractic Center is proud to support local athletes and keep our community moving strong. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
In the final game of the night here at the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout, the Clopton Hawks in overtime beat the Highland Cougars 57-44, so Highland stays winless on this season. Clopton improves a game above 500 at 6-5 here in 25-26. Mark Brody, April Frodick back in the broadcast booth and just running through some of the finals here tonight. In our first game, it was, yes?
No, go ahead.
All right, our first game of the night, it was Monroe City in girls action defeating the Ellsbury Lady Indians 41-24. Leading scorers in that one, Naren Hayes with 21 for the Lady Panthers, 12 points for Fallon Davidson for Ellsbury. The boys game also went to Monroe City, the final 59-27, Monroe City over Ellsbury. Clopton Lady Hawks improved to 10-0. They beat the now 8-3 Highland Cougars by a final of 57-48. 20 points for Charlie Spoonster, 14 for Ashlyn Noah, in the win. 14 points in Addie Abel's return. She's been dealing with an injury. And 10 points for Kiera Rothweiler in defeat for Highland. And in this one, again, goes to overtime, but the Hawks shut out the Cougars in the extra session. It was tied at 44, 3-ball by Briscoe Post. Forced OT with 3 seconds to go. But from that point on, Clopton clamped down, didn't allow another point.
You want a scoring report on this one?
No, we'll take a break, come back, and wrap things up with the scoring report as we continue the post-game show from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and color jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Final again, 57-44 in our final game of the night. Clopton over Highland in overtime. And do you have the final scoring numbers for us?
You bet it. So it was Clopton coming out to that early lead, really dominated. They led by as many as 9 in that first quarter. Ended the quarter up 14-6. In the second, Highland changed their fortunes. They outscored Clopton 11-8. So Clopton had an 22-17 edge at the half, and then it was the Cougars outscoring by 1 point in the third, 15-14. The scoring went there on the back of several three-pointers. Case and Blevin had one. Briscoe Post, Camden Roeder, everyone on Highland decided to score 3 in that third quarter, and then in the fourth, it was Highland that Briscoe Post with a three-pointer right there at the end. Blevin had another three-pointer, just some hard work, but boy, that overtime period where it was 13-0, Clopton outscoring Highland to slam the door shut on this 57-44 final for Highland. It was the Case and Blevin with those 4 three-pointers, 12 points. He led the way for the Cougars. Kaysen Bartz fouled out with 4:47 left in this fourth quarter. So 11 points for Bartz. Camden Roeder, 10 points for him off the bench tonight. Briscoe Post in his debut starting for the Cougars after being sidelined with some injuries. He had 6 points. And Brighton Johnson, 5 points for him to round out the scoring. The Cougars were 1 for 5 from the free throw line as a team. Clopton.
That's not a whole big amount of opportunities for a 5-quarter game or a 4.5 quarter game.
Right. Well, and they didn't go to the free throw line again from the fourth quarter on.
Wow.
So, for Clopton, 23 points, Manchild, Trey Spoonster, where you got to see kind of the two faces of him. You got to see a little bit of what you expect.
Wild child,
and then this surgeon that was interesting to watch. He had 10 points in that first quarter. Went scoreless in the second, but then popped off again in the third and was definitely showing up in overtime. 15 points for Larson Hall. He his work on the glass actually in that overtime period was very impressive. Adam Matheny, 8 points, including that 1 point at the end where he had 4 shots at the free throw line. James Matheny, boy, did he have an exciting play there to
end the first half. Yeah,
that's right. It was a line drive, 3/4 court shot at the buzzer. He makes that 7 points for James Matheny. And Tucker Salmons rounding things out with 4 points. Interestingly, Clopton 9 for 24 from the free throw line. That is not a good number.
Yeah. But a win is a win is a win.
That's right. They're still 6-5.
Exactly. Over 500 with a 57-44 victory over Highland. So now we move on from
just shy of the girls' score. Both teams scored 57 points.
There you go. We move on from the People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout to the Clopton Tournament starting Monday from Clopton High School as the Hawks, the Lady Hawks, will start things off in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, taking on Troy Buchanan's JV Lady Trojans.
Obviously, the 10-0 perfect season so far, Lady Hawks, the top seed.
It'll be a much different type game on Monday for the Clopton Lady Hawks to open up their 29th annual Clopton Invitational Tournament. For Stayson, for Brennan back at the station, April.
Tana's taking pictures.
Tana's taking pictures. Gordon didn't do anything. But kidding. Thank you for
Rodney for almost showing up.
Yeah.
He thought about coming.
Yeah.
No, get better, Rodney.
And thinking about it is half the battle. Everyone at Eagle 102 Sports, we thank you for joining us for the third annual, the 2026 People's Bank and Trust Holiday Shootout here on Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on